Welcome back, one and all, to Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmid. With me, as always, we have our wonderful friends here on this Sunday night. In no particular order, or maybe a particular order, based on initiative, we have Mason playing as Moses. We have Lonnie playing as Miguel. We have Nick playing as Bob the Tomato. We have Hannah playing as Elizabeth. We have Megan playing as Tulio. And we have Marissa playing as Chell. Last we saw you all crazy stuff making through the Amazon jungle, running into a Wanti, killing him, and following him back to a meeting. Tulio using this information to go disembark on a solo mission and take out 10 of their exterior cannons, where in about 24 hours you could successfully make an assault on this place. But of course, first things first, make it to El Dorado. Tulio, Miguel, and Chell running back into Chief Tanabuk for the rest of you for the first time, who's not looking great, but he has given you permission, of course, to be in the city and to start getting warriors ready to try and take out this compound nearby on the morning. Using a group inspiration, you all ran over to Xibalba, the whirlpool, and using the inspiration and carefully lowering yourselves into this small pocket dimension. Yes. Last we saw, though, initiative has begun as making it to this place, seeing Tzekel Khan's dead body, but a very alive Tzekel Khan showing up with a couple demons, and indeed the stone jaguar that Tulio Miguel that was thrown into the whirlpool also stuck here. Some big hits going off, a power word kill unfortunately onto Miguel, but barely getting that game with death off. To keep yourself alive, Miguel, is where we come back. Miguel, you have just ended your turn. And to give, I probably should give you this sooner, Bob, it is technically your turn, with Elizabeth on deck after some work from Tzekel Khan. What's up, William? At any point, if you just want to wink at me, I'll throw in another demon. Alright. I get it. You like that. I get it. But indeed, Bob, as we jump back into this big, terrifying combat, it is your turn. As all of you do look very injured, I should point out, from the Stone Jaguar's big breath weapon, that energy pulse it did. What would you like to do, Bob? Right now, Bob, you're actually just by Moses.
Can I move to a place where all of the demons are within 30 feet?
Heck yeah. You're good. I didn't think that one through. That was on me. I think, Bob, you have a chance where all the demons
maybe
are
from like right here.
We're missing a demon somehow. I just realized I'm like, because that's why I'm like, yeah, it's got a pretty good yeah. Because he should be right on par.
Okay. So if I move like right here,
that would be 30 feet from all of them. So Bob, using your full movement to get into this middle section right in front of the Jaguar.
Channel Divinity.
Yes. No, Channel Divinity only works. Undead feet. Very clever, I would say.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Crap, that's good.
I'm excited about that.
Each hostile creature has to make a con saving throw, DC 15,
Yes,
or take 2d10 plus 2 radiant damage.
Nice.
Each hostile? I believe the Jaguar counts as hostile.
I was hoping it would.
And you are within 30 feet of him as well. So every single one of them is going to make a con save. DC 15.
That's so fun.
So I rolled a 5, 8, 8, 1 for the demons.
Okay, what about the Jaguar?
Jaguar, I'm pulling up his stat block right now.
And I don't think that Zetkel is going to be within 30 feet, but is he?
Tzekel is not, because it's 30 feet and he's diagonal right now.
Gotcha. Okay, no worries. Do you want me to just roll the damage once and it'll apply to all?
Yes, it gets to apply to all. That's what's nice, is let alone the demons failing. Okay, that was pretty good. That is a 25 con save. So
he takes half as much.
correct. The other demons all definitely failed.
So 13 radiant damage. Does that double?
It does not double,
Okay.
unfortunately, to the
I wasn't
demons.
sure if it would, so.
But 13 will make the demon fighting with Elizabeth that you had already done some damage looks on death's door.
Oh, I didn't do any damage on him.
She's the one that got hit last time. Oh, Tulio, you damaged.
Did it.
The one with
Yeah.
Tulio.
Bonus action.
So not the
That
one
was
with.
what then revealed my position and stuff.
Yes. So all of them take 13 damage, look hurt. The one that Tulio ran away from after hitting looks on death's door,
Okay.
and the runic construct Jaguar will take half 6. Still pretty much damage. Doesn't look like he can resist it at all.
Okie dokie. Then,
That's radiant. Yeah, that's good.
who goes next in initiative?
Right now it's Elizabeth after Zetkel Khan.
I think you already
I
have.
like that. She doesn't get a turn.
I do? No, I don't.
I give
Zetkel
you-
should not
You
be
did
allowed
give it to me
turn.
last
Yeah.
time?
Yes, you did get last time.
So, I'm gonna hold on to it, and if I need to use a cutting word, I will.
Solid stuff. Action, bonus action. Alright. That will make Zetkel Khan's turn. So, he is not happy at the end of Bob's turn. He's going to legendary action to finish that off, and is going to chill touch Miguel.
Again?
He does not want you healing. You'll be down, but not dead.
Piss off. Freaking turd.
As chill touch, he does have to still make a ranged spell attack, though, is the thing.
What's your AC?
Not fantastic. It's a 14.
14. If I roll a 1 or a 2, it will still definitely hit. But
You don't have enough bards.
that's a 15 plus 12, 27.
I thought you were gonna say 15 total, and I was like, cut it.
Yeah, that's because I was like, okay, if I roll upwards about that, like 7 or 8. So, chill touch goes off. It
Can
can't full kill
the
you.
bird?
As you die, you go, I live! I die. Just full flip off as you go back down. Once again, but now making death save throw. This was not a power word kill. That was just his, like, he did not like that you're up. For his turn, he has.
He only has one power word kill.
Ba-bum.
Well, he has
going
all the
to
spell
move.
slots that he wants from good, so it's like there's no limit on how many times he can cast power
Until he's
slots.
out of the
Okay.
coat, then he's back down to his spell
That
slots.
makes sense.
Yeah, so he isn't going to use that. He's going to instead use 8 spell slots from the coat to cast Power Word Stun on Tulio. Keep you in place. So, you are, you get to make a con save at the end of your turns though, and a success it will end. So right now you are stunned and paralyzed, but that's it. As that was 8 more colors from the coat.
Kind of makes sense.
He does have 9 spell slots left. On the coat, I should say, and then, his normal spells.
Guys, I don't have good con.
As
I'm gonna beat your
stunning
fire.
Tulio there.
Do I have disadvantage on the save because of the frightened condition?
No, because frightened condition is on attack and ability
Okay.
checks. You can't frighten saving throws, otherwise that would break the game.
Okay.
Because then you're always being frightened.
I have a quick question. The answer is no. I will not argue about it.
You're good.
But when I had enough time to, at the end of my turn with death, couldn't remember. Do I get a bonus action? If so, could I have given Tulio a bardic inspiration? If not,
I'd actually allow it because it's like, you're coming back at the end of your
I would
turn,
love to
but
not
like
add
Bardic, it's
0
that
to
like.
this all-important saving throw.
thank you, Bob.
That would be nice.
I think a Bardic, because it's what bobbing you do. It's that like, let's throw Bardics around.
There you go. You at least have a D8.
Thank you.
That will make
That will be
Elizabeth.
my
You're
shot.
already raging again to remind you. You have the Bardic from Bob. What would you like to do for your
That's
this
the
demons in
one
front of you?
was your bardic
I want to
inspiration.
disengage.
Gotcha.
and
Disengage because no
all
option.
of my movement to get. I have 80 feet of movement because I.
80 feet.
Yeah, because as a rogue I got.
Bonus action dash. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use. Well, no, because wait, do I have bonus action dash? That's normal, right? That's not special.
No, that is. You have to have 2 levels in a row.
I'm a barbarian.
Yeah.
I am blank. Sorry.
I'm just gonna dash though. Alright.
So I'm gonna use my movement and dash, but I have 40 feet of regular.
Still have 40 feet of movement.
Dash if you disengage.
If you disengage,
Yeah.
no
Oh, yeah,
opportunity
yeah.
attacks, but
Disengage is the
you
action.
can't then dash. You could.
Yeah.
You could
well,
let
I really
yourself.
don't want to deal with an opportunity attack with this guy.
Okay.
So I want to move. I want to disengage and move towards the body on the end here.
Okay. Actually, with disengage, again, no opportunity attacks. You would close directly with Tulio.
Sweet.
As
I'll take it.
excellent stuff. Rage, as long as you take damage, which you probably will by the next turn because Elizabeth. Tzekel Con.
Wait, do I rage? Sorry, I'm
You're good.
just asking because I don't know.
So,
Can I rage right now, or do I have to?
oh, you're still raging. That's what's not. It's just because you didn't attack. As long as you get hit, your rage will still be active.
Oh.
It's always that like if you don't keep hitting things as a barbarian, it's that like ooh you might lose it, but like you're probably fine in this small space.
Okay.
Um.
I'm sure I'm done.
So yeah, Tzekel Con is going to legendary action. He is going to. He's not going to cast Chill Touch again because he wants to change it up.
Variety. Is this
Oh shoot! Wait, no. I remember what he's doing. He did move away. He had to change that, so he is going to Chill Touch on. Oh, actually, no. He does have to choose though because some people aren't in range on that 120.
He's like starting to squint up a little bit.
Where do I go? I'm probably gonna go try to put it back.
Oh, Moses, you are in range. He's gonna try to Chill Touch you
I don't like that.
because he's trying to just keep people from healing right now. Is the big thing.
He's so
Um,
That stops him from healing until.
That's only 16 though. Yes, until the start of their next turn. It really, but it sucks because usually it's like before your turn you need the healing
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So misses on Moses though on that legendary. By 1, yeah. That's Tulio. Go ahead and make me a con. You have a D8 Bardic to use it anytime you so choose.
I rolled the perfect 8 on the Bardic. Thank you, Lonnie.
Oh.
That's a 19.
Let me check the DC. I think you got it.
If he has a 20 DC, I'll be so pissed.
His DC is exactly 20.
Are you kidding me?
Not at all.
No!
I forget that liches have a really high DC. I apologize.
Okay, quick question. Do you know off the top of your head, is it the College of Glamour or a different college that allows us to, if the Bardic Inspiration doesn't make you, there's one college that allows you to use a Bardic another turn if it doesn't work for that one.
I will double check. Here we go.
I know.
Enthralling Performance, Wisdom save for that. Mantle of Inspiration, up to 60 feet, gain 5 temp. Mantle of Majesty is not Glamour.
Okay, dang. That's
Um,
dang it.
yikes.
I rolled the perfect 8 on the Bardic.
I'm so sorry. That is rough. That will make Chell's turn.
Okay, I am going to, as an action, I'm going to regain a Warlock spell slot because I'm holding the rod.
Oh, solid. Yep.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to heal.
Where's Miguel at right now?
He's down, right?
Yes.
Miguel is down.
Do any of our spellcasters, out of curiosity, have to spell magic?
I think so. Yeah, we'll have to double check. So,
I don't.
I know.
what spell are you thinking, Chell?
Sorry.
You're good.
Magic. I do not. Okay. I I have Healing Light as a bonus action.
Chill touch. I cannot be healed.
Chill touch.
Again? He did that again?
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
bad.
I
I've been
will.
reading to see what I can do and didn't hear that.
You're good. You're totally fine.
So
It's
mad.
definitely, especially with Tulio and Miguel, he's definitely keeping chill touches for them.
Well, I haven't been chill touched. He just powered stunned me.
Yes. So but no damage. It's just that like paralysis.
So
is
that's
out.
how I was
And I
asking
can
about the spell
heal.
magic because I just can't roll enough
to get
not
out of
get
it.
stunned.
Shoot.
And healing light. Oh yeah, because
Oh,
we have the pool
What
of
was
those.
everybody else's hit points? Is everybody else okay?
I still have whoever gave 10. I still have 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone got hit by the jaguar, but not terribly.
I did not get hit.
And I'll hang on to those.
Besides Tulio.
Let me see if I have any other bonus actions.
Gotcha.
Drake, get it for you.
Wait, are you talking about right now?
Last week.
Last week. Sorry, I thought you meant right now.
Oh,
not
no.
You're like, no!
Pardon? I who?
Can I use the spell slot? Or is that my action? It
For
says-
healing?
No. Like, as I regained one from the rod, can I use it or do I need to wait? I'll read what it says. In addition, you can regain a warlock spell slot as an action level with the rod. Does that mean I can't cast until next round?
I think you can cast.
I can't cast?
That's what makes it really nice is it's a bonus action to regain. That doesn't affect if you've used the spell action.
Okay, well then I'm gonna cast a cantrip then.
Solid.
Just in case. But, okay, who's down and up for the baddies? I'm so sorry. I was really honest.
All the ba- no, you're good. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
that guys are up. We've got 4 demons, Jaguar, and Tzekel.
All bad guys up. Only Miguel's technically down with
But
chill
he
touch.
can't be healed.
I'm gonna Tzekel Con. And when I Eldritch Blast, and I didn't show me last time, there's cool things with it.
Well,
like
technically,
gloves.
don't you need a bonus action though? Because you used your action to regain a spell slot. So you can't cast an action spell.
Oh, because that is the action?
Yes.
So I can't cantrip?
Only if it's a bonus action.
You can use bonus action cantrips and bonus action healing light. That's what I thought you were doing. Was like a
Or like if any of your other spells or features are like
Is True
bonus actions.
Strike, that's an action, right?
True Strike. But here's what I allow. I'm allowing True Strike to be a bonus action
Okay, that's
in this
You can do
campaign.
that.
Because True
Oh!
Strike is the dumbest cantrip unless you make it a bonus
Yeah,
action.
that's
Because
right.
you
That's
can't
why I
do
never ever
anything.
take it.
You have to wait a
There you
whole
go.
turn and use your whole action just to get a one-time advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna True Strike Zephyrcon.
So, True Strike as a bonus action, so on your next hit on Zyklon, as long as he doesn't really hit you hard, you'll have advantage.
And what did I learn from him?
Nothing on True Strike, because True Strike is the cantrip of just you gain insight for an advantage. It's different spells like Legend Lore and other stuff.
Yes,
that
just
give-
into his defenses. I just didn't know if they can say
Oh, it's more flavored
It's the
as, like, it's a
Oh,
flavor text.
okay.
No worries. But that's solid though, Chell. Getting advantage ready, spell slot back.
I just wanted to kill you. That's what I wanted.
I am
I'm
really
salty,
trying
but-
hard to keep them not being
I'm really
healed.
salty about it, but okay.
The demons will take their turn.
You demons. Sorry, that sounded. I'm so sorry.
You know what? That's a fair point.
A demon's gonna jump over to Bob. One's jumping to Moses. This one's gonna run after. He's got a choice to make, and this guy's gonna move 10, 15 over. Charlotte, you're in. Oh well, Ativo's down though. That's right. So this dude can attack. So Chell, Moses,
They ruined his reign of terror.
Bob, and it's evens.
And I'm gonna use my symbol for warding flare, which imposes disadvantage when he tries to attack.
Solid stuff. Damn, that's really smart.
And I have a question about that. Does that blind him, or do they just need to be able to be blind?
Able to. So if it's something without eyes or blind sense, it doesn't work. But this is clever, so it's that like, please don't hit me.
But it doesn't actually blind.
Yes, it's just it offers disadvantage, which is super helpful.
Yeah.
So yes, Bob, at disadvantage, he's gonna try to hit you. That's already a 13, so it doesn't hit.
Sweet.
Moses, that's a 24 to hit. As Elizabeth, one's gonna try to attack you. That's only 14, misses. And Chell, a demon runs up and is gonna try to attack you, Chell. Does a 18 hit, Marissa?
remember. She has a boss AC.
Right.
What's your AC?
19.
She has no armor.
It's like
And
a weird-
it's a nymph
it's a
thing. You get to add your charisma to it, and so when you're
That's
a
insane.
warlock,
Yeah.
it's this crazy buff. Like if she starts dipping into barbarian or monk, she can start having like 22, 23 ACs with no armor. It's actually unfair. So,
If you start dipping into barbarian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So,
we talked about this.
four-
That's absolutely what's happening.
D6, 3 plus 10. 13 points of necrotic damage from Moses.
Well,
And that's their turn, because they are just quick attackers. The Jaguar,
Thank you. I wonder if I can just go in and manually.
he's got crap movement.
I have no idea.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
And now trying to D&D is actually like an option.
He has to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move down. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Can he scoot to get Moses? He's gonna have to straddle. Yep. He turns, so he's gonna try to attack Moses. Oh, I have to recharge his arcane beam. That is a 5 recharges, but it for next turn is how I usually do it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like if you get unlucky, it's just constant. So he will be able to breath weapon next turn. So definitely don't all be right here. Instead, he's going to, with his multi-attack, use 2 stomps. He's gonna have to hit you, and if he does, you'll have to make a dex save or be prone. So here's the first one. It's a nat 3 for a total of 17.
What?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, he has a plus 14?
can I do the cutting
Yes. Cutting words, yes. Misses.
Okay.
That was a 33 to hit. I rolled a 19. So make a dexterity saving throw or you'll be prone.
At least you didn't roll a 20.
And this is 4d10
Boom.
bludgeoning.
Roll low, tens.
Okay, so plus 12. So is
Okay. So I got a 17 on my dex save.
17 doesn't beat the DC 20.
Dang it.
Oh, excuse me, 22. 32 points of bludgeoning damage, but I believe you're raging, Moses.
Yep.
Yes.
So that should have to 16, because it's not magical, just bludgeoning. It's just, he's big. Until the Colossus Jaguar uses its stomp again, you do have the restrained condition, as he is just full paw on you, Moses.
Okay.
Restrained creature, another creature can use its action to make a successful strength check to pull you out,
Oh no,
and
I
within
thought it
5
was
feet of an
already. I just
unoccupied
thought that it was
space.
I also
So he's just hitting you right now. But if he does any other stomp or movement, you're free.
Yeah.
So that brings us end of the order. Back to Moses. So you can make an action to strength check, athletics, and free yourself if you so choose.
So how's Echo Khan looking again? Remind me.
Tzekel Khan looks a little hurt.
Okay. And the Jaguar.
Son of a bitch.
Jaguar looks a little hurt.
What?
And all the demons look a little hurt, except for the one right by Elizabeth and Tulio, who looks on death's door.
Okay.
Can he see Tulio yet? The demon?
Yes.
Yeah, and we can see Echo Khan's body, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, Tzekel Khan's body hasn't moved.
Great. I'm gonna lightning bolt right at the bottom.
Oh,
yeah.
shit you.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Auto fail because it's prone. Well, and damn.
And
Dead.
at the body. Yeah.
Smart.
And I'm going to use
It's like
a
body as
hero.
opposed to
What
spirit.
do you call it? Stamina point.
Here's what I'm gonna
6
check.
points of lightning damage.
Because
Is that just with your staff?
your condition. I'm gonna see if your condition, if there's still a roll. Because you're pinned, I'm just checking real quick to see if you're okay.
It's a
I
dex
just
save.
want to let you know that it rolled for me. I did not roll.
I was like, what? Okay. Since the Jaguar's got a paw on, you are technically... Your speed is 0, so you're fine with that. You have disadvantage on dex saves, you're fine with that. And if other creatures are attacking, you have advantage. So yes, this is perfectly legal. Lightning max damage. So what is the max damage happening to Tzekel Khan's body?
60 points of lightning.
His body.
60 points of damage
I like playing.
as the lightning hits.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
No
Yes.
damage seems to occur to the body.
Mother effer.
Are you
Half of
serious?
that damage, though, 30 points of damage, as the Tzekel Khan floating starts electrifying in the air and now looks more hurt. Definitely not full damage. It's definitely like half, but
Still took
when
quite a
attacking, he took some of that damage as well. As I'm gonna have to say, take a point of inspiration for cleverly thinking like, yes, there is something to the
So
body.
it's half and half. He split himself in two, so each take half damage. Mother.
Well, let's hope he can do stuff other than like magical damage.
Yeah,
because-
that's so smart.
So,
So clever.
excellent stuff, Moses. In retaliation, Tzekel Khan's gonna let your reaction show touch you.
Yeah, to make it back on
Yeah.
and stuff, but that they just figured it out.
That's
Zeko
so-
Khan
That's so cool.
does a 28, but even with cutting words, because Bob would have to be your turn, so 28 will hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, Chill Touch is going to come off, couple D8, and you can't heal after this until your next turn. Chill Touch to auto stop heal. Exactly, so that's 11 plus... That is 19 points of necrotic damage to Moses.
I am down.
Moses, you are down.
I had 17.
And he can't be healed.
Can't be healed. He is
I'm
like...
so mad at him.
I know, right? So,
Here,
that's...
as it comes, I just... Hey, Michael?
Michael!
But at least you're not full dead.
Exactly.
Death saving.
Because that would have been worse of like, well, let's see how long the angels are going to make him wait.
Just have a full Dwight moment. Michael!
Moses, though, excellent turn, though, smart.
Superfed episodes and I need more.
Bob the Tomato, that's you with Tzekel Khan on deck.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's freaking
Half the
down.
party is down and unable to heal.
Sweet. Can I cast Guiding Bolt at the bottom? Yes. And I would like to...
And it's a
don't
bug,
like
so it
that.
doesn't get a save, right?
I don't like that.
I would like to upcast.
Interesting. What are you upcasting?
Just for kicks and giggles.
Interesting. All right. Cool.
So I'll say giggles until some...
So he auto hits, right?
Auto hits. So roll damage.
This thing with the brownies where someone put laxatives in half and pot in half. So it's like for kicks or giggles, like poops or giggles.
I love it.
That's so bad.
I've never
I'm
done
not
those
happy.
and I never will, but
Okay.
gosh, that is
I'm not
fabulous
lying
and I
about
want
these
it in my
numbers.
life.
I didn't think you were until you just said it. No, you're good.
I think the
I
weirdest
rolled
brownie
four
story
sixes,
is just that there
a
was
five,
a
and a
lady
four.
in my dad's ward growing up
So that's
who made really
24.
great brownies for a ward function. And then after everyone was like, oh, these are great, she was
33 points. My gosh.
Of radiant damage.
Why are some humans like
33 radiant damage. And you rolled that. That wasn't even a stamina point. I hate that.
And didn't say anything.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to see it.
3 points away from my max.
Yes.
stuff?
He takes
Cannibalism. I know it's something extreme, but it's like, by the way.
33 points. Tzekel Khan as half of that damage out of 33, so have to 16, will go. Tzekel Khan looks horribly.
On just 2 attacks. I'm
Good job, you guys.
would use my bardic inspiration, or give my bardic inspiration to you.
Thank you.
Truly, okay.
And then
So it's a
I
D6
will
instead of D8, but
shout horrible insults at Tzekel Khan.
interesting. I like your strategy.
I'm just imagining
Insult
it.
I love how you and I are both like, screw you.
Screw you, buddy. Bob, excellent turn. As again, Moses now showing like, oh, that's just free shots.
Yeah.
Tzekel Khan has to stop this.
Yeah.
Bob,
Oh no, not
gonna
Bob.
power word kill you with his last
his
knife.
last knife.
He is out of coat slots.
But that's
as
still
that
not
is
a
his
power
perfect
kill.
nine. But that is a
That's
power.
another
My
game.
reaction? Does he have to roll to hit me or no?
No.
Not on power kill.
Do you have a
Never
counter
mind.
spell reaction?
He would have counter
No.
charm, but not counter spell.
Counter,
He
because
said
counter charm's the
he said
nice to
reaction,
start.
and I got excited
Yeah.
thinking he had a
No,
counter
I was
spell.
gonna try warding flare.
He's
again.
got it because you're the one that's like, oh no, let's not do that. He's going to power word kill Bob to stop that.
I really, really, really don't want Bob to die.
This
Elizabeth,
is the first time he's died though.
that is, yeah.
We were talking
Elizabeth, that is your turn.
Okay, well,
So is he dead or just?
Bob is full
He's full
dead.
dead. He has
Yep,
to play
he
a
has
game
to
of
play.
time.
We're going to be playing a game next turn with Nick for his
Okay.
soul.
Alright.
Do you have an idea for
Elizabeth, that is your turn with Tulio on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity attack if it comes,
Okay.
because I would like to keep raging.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because you're going to need to. That was
So I'm gonna try and full.
So each
full dash to the body. Here we go. The demon's going to try to attack you. Only at 15.
That makes sense.
So, for better or for worse, you don't get hit, but it will end your rage then, because you're not getting hit on your turn.
Okay, can I re-rage? Or is that
You can
something
re-rage,
like-
yeah, as long as you have rages left, which you should.
I should.
So, 10, 20, 30, 40, dash action, 10, 20, 30, 40. Just, or, still about 5 feet left. Elizabeth, you are
No.
at the body.
Do I need to have my bonus? Was that?
Use
That was your
to dash.
action to dash, so you still have your bonus
I
action
just
to
want to make
rage.
sure.
But you also
Okay,
don't
I'm
have
going to
to
use
do
my bonus
that.
action to rage.
Smart.
And because I'm right by the body and he's gonna come after me.
Oh, yeah, like,
I have a question.
Remember?
What's Death doing here? As far as I can know, he's just sitting around watching.
Yeah.
So nice.
That's really annoying.
I know, right? Death, well, now you mention, at the end of Elizabeth's turn, using a god legendary action, he is going to float on over to Bob
I promise.
as Miguel and Moses, you're only down, so you won't see what's happening with Bob's skin. So I had to check.
Yeah, you're good. Also, quick question: was I supposed to roll a death save on my turn or no?
You were. I'm so sorry. I was more like, oh right, because we have to get to.
Hey Mason, can
Wait,
I borrow a die? I forgot my Miguel was.
because yeah, on Elizabeth's turn.
Be nice to me. Not nice.
That was not nice. Not as evil as it could have been, but still bad.
That was nice.
It was also that 20.
This nice.
Also, let's be real. Could have been much more.
I'm so sorry. That didn't happen. Right.
Okay. To sit with us tonight, is that okay?
It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's really having a good time tonight.
No, I feel that. So Elizabeth, that's your turn. You've made it to the body.
Yeah, and then it's
Tzekel will use his legendary action. He's gonna attack Elizabeth. Which one's he gonna do? He's got to be within range, and he doesn't want to get within range of Barbarian.
Okay.
Or he might. You're within 20 feet. You're not within 20 feet. He's got to use cantrip. Shoot, but Miguel's about to.
Okay.
He's gonna try to attack Elizabeth.
Not a success, so I guess.
Okay, so Mondo's nice. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit Elizabeth.
Yes.
We know that.
Sit right there. Yep.
Yep,
I
that.
got a bag around, so I still need to back there. But it's
Yep.
in storage. And then all these
So,
they're so cute. I don't know.
Shield touch. It's gonna go down. Here we go.
If he does come over here, we'll make sure to not let him have the dice. That would be great.
5 plus 7.
It had dice next to that.
12. So Elizabeth, you'll just take 12 necrotic damage. You can no longer heal.
Oh, is
Um,
that expecting
It did, yeah. So, dealing that damage to Elizabeth for his legendary, because he has to. He's not happy about that. That's Tulio. Tulio, you can make me your con save. You have a bardic.
This one's a D6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did we not use our inspiration?
Yes,
Yes,
we did.
group
You
inspiration.
can't hear. We use inspiration to willingly walk into
To walk toward that.
That's 421.
21 succeeds.
Can I?
End of your turn, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, Tulu, you're no longer paralyzed as you turn, and this big angry demon's right behind you. Shell, that is your turn. 'Cause he's doing another. His chill touch is on Elizabeth. Elizabeth is too close to the body. Damn it, that's a 24, Elizabeth. That's 14 plus.
Oh, wait, is that me again?
Yeah. Hits you for 24. 26 points of necrotic damage on this next attack.
So what was that thing that we found with the cantrip? Is it with the Eldritch Invocation thing?
You get advantage on your next strike against Tzekel because you use
Yes. I'm wondering if you're gonna let me flavor that to his body.
Not to his body. Because True Strike is, you have to denote a creature, and you chose this Tzekel creature in the air.
But I'm trying to find, there was somewhere where it said all these extra things that get to happen
With so many
when I
things.
freaking attack with the Eldritch Blast. And Megan helped me find it, and now I don't know where it is.
Well, if you have multiple beams on Eldritch Blast,
Should have 2 beams.
you can do one to the actual second column.
But you wouldn't have advantage to the one with body.
Yes, you would have managed to hit it.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright, so you do have to roll a hit.
For Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Yep. For
Range
each
spell attack,
individual.
yep. Good thing you have a plus 10. Okay. Although I shouldn't have said that out loud because it's not that. Okay, so I'm gonna roll to attack.
You have advantage to hit second.
Is it 28? Oh, 29 hit him.
Yeah. Even with shield spell, that hits.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna use a stamina point for the body.
Solid. Smart stuff. Because you don't have time, but
26.
That hits.
So for Tzekel, it's gonna be
This is force damage.
um,
Nothing's immune to force damage.
1d10, and for the others, just gonna take 10.
Yes.
And then, is anybody not chill touched?
Bu-bu-bum.
I'm no longer chill touch.
Miguel's no longer chill touched.
Right.
Moses and Bob. No, Bob's not chill touched. Bob is just down.
8 to
Two.
Tzekel.
8 to Tzekel. He's not feeling good. He's not feeling
So,
good.
sorry, tell me again because I was rolling.
23. You're good. Aaron.
Miguel and Bob are not chill touched. Is
Yeah,
what
but
But
I'm
you're
dead.
dead. You're
Right.
dead.
Oh,
You're
yes.
not dead.
I'm not dead.
Are you at 0?
I am.
At
I just
0.
created it.
Are you,
Shell.
what about you?
I'm full.
Okay. So
Shell, Tzekel looks bloody after these attacks.
That makes me feel that was not dead.
Okay, so then I'm going to bonus action. Give Miguel 4d6.
Healing Light, it's awesome because it's not a spell, it's an ability.
It's a, yeah, hold on. So,
You're so great.
Because yeah, it's a pool of d6, you can use as many as you want, so yeah, 4d6.
yeah.
That's insane. Because don't you have 7? Yeah, that still leaves you something. So yeah, roll 46, Miguel will heal as much. Shell. Then the demons get to take their turn.
That's not great, I'm sorry, but it is 13.
Hey,
Thank you.
Miguel is up at 13.
Net 13.
So, half movement, but Miguel is now up. Moses is the only one down with chill touch. Well, because it has your movement to get up. So I'm putting Miguel up, but making that note and saying it out loud of like,
Thank you for letting me be up right
Yeah.
now because otherwise, he's being very nice by doing that because otherwise any attacks against me would be with advantage
and it's also something where it just helps me keep track way faster of like, right, you're not down, you're not prone. If you're sideways, you have to be prone or down in my mind. So,
Thank you.
that is the demon's turn at the end of Chell's turn. They're going to, because I've already taken a couple legendaries against Elizabeth, and you're still up. No, he's gonna legendary action another chill touch at Elizabeth. That is 8 plus 20 to hit. So he does hit. So that is lower. So 6 plus 3. So that's only 9 points of necrotic damage. So
21 points left.
you're still up.
So,
He really wants you dead. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I can't blame him. I'm right there.
I will say, I'm gonna hold the demon's turn. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. The demons, then the jaguar Claire's here too. This is
It's a
bad.
crush for me.
Um,
No.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like the crust.
Mm-hmm. And the sauce.
That's what the sauce, I could just write down the spices I use for the sauce, but
You use tomato paste and...
I use any tomato product I have for
Okay.
any sauce.
Wow.
It's just the spices. Someday I will use fresh tomatoes and I will probably just be like, Hannah, help.
I wrote down your pizza sauce recipe. I have it in my phone. With the garlic and the whatever and then the cooking it. All day of that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cook it all day.
Yeah.
It makes it good. Or like, it's not just pizza sauce, it's pasta sauce.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. So I bought like 6 pumpkins for 5 of us without thinking. Without anything to say.
We have extra
So I have
pumpkin.
an extra pumpkin. So I have a pumpkin ready. And then I'll have an extra one anyway. So it's just
If you want to keep them though,
seriously.
so you stuff it. How do you do it? Oh, you do not have to do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
okay.
How was that? I don't know.
Because she had to stand up.
Oh no, so it's yarn
Demons.
and you go over. So
Yeah,
I cut my pumpkin
I
in
should
half
let you
so
know
we
the
do
demons
myself.
all perished. They
But, like-
gave up the ghost.
You're right.
It's like 6.
Yep.
So where'd you get these?
I'm a very
Oh, I cut
trustworthy
this
source.
in half.
One's going to you, Miguel.
Ah, shit.
One's attacking Chell.
And then
One's
this
attacking
is just-
Tulio.
I just triple strain the braids.
Two's attacking Miguel. Yeah, 2 can get to you.
Okay, well, I'm firstly down. I'm sure.
Well, I
We'll see. They do still have to hit.
14.
Oh!
You'd be surprised how bad I rolled today.
I genuinely would be surprised. You are
So here you go.
That's so
So these are
Tulio, one of them's going to attack you.
Yes.
A demon attacks Tulio, does a 20 hit.
Yeah. A 20.
A 20 against Tulio. Yes, yes, yes.
brain turns off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
So,
favorite.
Tulio, this is
Really both on here.
Thank you.
D6.
That's really sweet.
So that's
Stop
5
hurting my
plus
friends.
7. So, 5 or 7 plus 5, 12 points of necrotic damage, Tulio.
I have reactions back, so I can uncanny dodge it.
Have it to 6.
Yep.
Love to see it. Shell, one of the demons is attacking you.
No reaction.
Does a 24 hit. Yeah. It's 9. It's 17 necrotic damage? No, 20. Excuse me, I forgot to add that plus. So it's 20 necrotic damage. Miguel, 1 attack. That's a nat 5. Damn it. Come on.
Miss.
That's a. Oh, the 7 plus 5 is 12. Miguel, you are barely
I
alive.
will take that action.
Both miss against you. The jaguar is about to take its turn. The jaguar has its arcane breath back, but it's commanded to not just destroy you all, as there's a much more pressing thing. It is about to jump
No!
over as Miguel and Shell. I don't think yet. You're just out of opportunity attack range. Because he was at Moses and you guys were behind it. So unless you have weapons that can reach 10 feet, because unless you're war,
spells that I've been dying to
but
use.
Warcaster is how
What
you
about
react.
a light crossbow?
Has to be melee stuff. Unless you have
Yeah.
Warcaster, in which case you can do more
So
range
like
spells.
dagger? Is that what you're saying?
And you have to, but then you have to be within 5 feet.
So you need like a spear or a quarterstaff or
I
something
do
that
not.
has.
Some range.
Because it has to be
Yeah.
melee. And
Yeah.
Yep.
The jaguar is pouncing over. It is refreshed, Elizabeth. Its entire attack is coming at you.
Well, I'm probably gonna die then.
The Runic Colossus uses Arcane Beam. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, I'm not gonna my face out.
Yeah, you're good. I feel that.
I have an edict.
Yeah.
I don't have bardic, right?
You do have a bardic.
So I'm allowed to see what my dex would be and then see what that
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
16
Your bardic's a D8.
It's from here.
D6.
It's a D6.
Would a 6 even help?
A 6 would meet it exactly.
Oh gosh.
It's a 6.
Yo.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna
She did
take
it.
half damage.
Good girl.
Well
Elizabeth.
done. That's insane. 9d12 half damage.
What type of damage is it?
Force. Wait, no. This is Arcane Beam. Yes, it is force damage. So it could still do enough. Let's roll.
Where are you at, Elizabeth?
I'm at 12.
You're at
Oh
12.
gosh.
So I might get down. I would be surprised if I
Hi,
can.
bud.
Half that of. So yes, 45 half to 22. You're
So
just
careful, bud.
barely down.
Well, no, I was at 12.
Oh,
Be so careful, bud. Oh, you just really want mom's
Yeah,
dice.
I respect it. I respect it. As the Jaguar, that's its full turn though of just stopping you from getting at the body.
Too smart.
The Jaguar will.
Wait, I have a question. It was force damage, right?
It was
So
force damage.
That is not half because of rage, because rage is melee attacks?
Rage is your. Well, no, so you have
Bludgeoning,
it.
piercing, and slashing. is-
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
So-
Force doesn't
Okay, I
have.
just want to double check before.
Yeah, because that could have halved it to 10. I'm so sorry, yeah.
Totem barbarians get everything. except
Yes, that's
psychic.
the one. Because the Ancestral Guardian is that great, like, now it really focuses, like, hit me so that you don't have disadvantage. So,
Well,
that
guys, now
is.
you have advantage. No, he has disadvantage hitting you guys.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Because he chose to attack you.
Thank you.
That brings us back. Moses, please make me a death saving throw.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry if he's
You
a
can
distraction,
message me.
August.
You're good. Miguel, at the end of your turn,
Miguel?
Tzekel, or before you start your turn, at the end of Moses',
I did not think it.
Zekelcon's got his last legendary to use. I don't like this. Elizabeth is down and can't heal until her turn, but that's coming up soon. Don't care about that. I don't love. He's gonna chill touch
No, he's not.
Chell. She's gonna roll the hit.
Even though I'm not down, you can chill touch me.
Yeah.
That's his legendary action.
It just means to say you can't get involved.
It's his long range, like, keep you from healing. How many hit points do you have?
I don't have a lot. That was a lot of rolls. Oh
On a crit chill touch, that deals 33 necrotic damage.
33.
33, and you are down.
I had 16 left.
Thankfully, it doesn't deal over, so it doesn't auto kill you, nor does it deal any extra death saves, but he does hit you. As. Oh, he's gotta try something, but it's not his turn. That's Miguel's turn.
Cool.
Who's up?
Miguel's up, Tulio's up.
Tulio. Bob's down. Moses is down.
Moses and Elizabeth and you are downed, making death saves. Bob is full dead. Miguel and Tulio, Tulio and Miguel are both down.
Finally.
I was also chill touch, so I can't heal.
Yes, so both of you are chill touch. Moses, you're fine with chill touch
But I was
now.
just wondering who's left in fight.
I have a
It's
question.
just Miguel and
Yes.
Tulio.
A person that has a spell cast on them, do they count as magical? Like as a magical creature? Or are they simply a creature that has a magical spell affecting them?
It is a creature being affected by a spell.
Excellent. So Shatter could work on his body because it's not a magical body, it has spells on it.
I love you so damn much. So damn much.
I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it.
It
But
works.
it doesn't work.
It does work, by all accounts, because it's not a magic object.
That's a bag of bones right now.
I was making sure, just saying.
Thank you for confirming, and
Some shenanigans.
damn it, that's smart. I like it.
I would like to cast Shatter on it, and since it's an object, it doesn't get a saving throw.
And if you center it, I'll allow you to hit the Jaguar as well.
Sure.
Because obviously, because you already need to center it so you don't hit Elizabeth.
I would love to I'm
wait.
doing it, but am I allowed to as a bard?
No. I'm figuring out how to give it to spellcasters.
I'm sorry.
This is half-casters.
I wanted to be
I'm so
honest
sorry,
because you
I
said
forgot.
that
Here's what I also need to check, Miguel.
I can hit the
Shatter does have a range
Yes, it does.
of 60 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet to get to a 10-foot radius. So you need to be at least 20 feet away from the radius to still hit him.
So I need to be 80 feet.
So you need to be at least to this point, to any of these points, any of these last little points over here.
How far away is that?
From you, you could move. Tulio, I can't help. Nope.
Also, is healing spirit?
How much speed do you have?
I have 30 feet of movement.
You're gonna have to opportunity attacks and make an athletics check.
Wow. Okay.
Because you're gonna have to jump the gap.
Okay, then I have a quick question. Is healing spirit an area of effect, or is it cast on a specific creature?
Healing spirits?
What she did? I don't remember.
Oh, it's a pool of hit dice.
So it could not have affected Alkivo enough to bring him up to get
Yep.
there.
It's a very specific. You give out of her healing points. These are the dice I'll roll for your hit points.
Okay, so the problem is,
Has Altivo been making death saves?
Yes.
Okay.
None of them have been nat 20s or nat.
Because that would have been, a nat 20 would have been helpful.
so the problem is, guys, if I try to get there by taking opportunity attacks, I will probably go down before I get to do anything.
It's true.
If you can make yourself a big enough problem that he goes after you and not me, I can pull shit on my next turn. Crap.
How far away am I from Tzekel floating?
I just need to leave my
100 feet.
So I'm not at all.
Yeah, because it's the problem is he's also in.
Oh wait, I can still use my bonus action to try and command him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to try and command him as a bonus action before I use
Tzekel Khan command. What's your save DC?
19.
19 wisdom save, and
Yes.
what's the command?
I would like.
Shouldn't attack his own body.
No, I can't make him hurt himself.
And his body does count as himself.
Okay.
Anything that would bring forth immediate hurt to yourself.
You can ask him to come over here and you could
It has
stab
to be
him,
one word.
but
One
Yeah.
word. There's a lot of very clever one words that I love, but I honestly don't know what would be good.
Could you
I
tell
would
him
like
dismiss
to-
the jaguar?
with
But it's one word.
Could you say dismiss and can get rid of all of it?
Now the question
But
is
it
how
depends.
would he
Would he
interpret it?
dismiss the demons? Would he dismiss the jaguar? Would he that's what makes command a fun spell, but very
Are you allowed to
technical.
say sleep?
Now the question is, would it actually have the effect of sleeping, or would he just?
It would, but then
He has to follow as much as he can, but the second he gets attacked,
Because he's
or
floating,
his
could you
turn.
tell him to fall and see if he takes falling damage?
That's what I was wondering, but would that count as he would? That would mean he takes immediate damage.
Depends. That's where again it gets really technical with command. What I will say is
I'm
this:
considering telling.
I'm gonna make him his wisdom save. What's your DC?
It's 19. So let's see if it even works. Yeah.
Shut it on low. Get down.
Here we go. Does he not have? Wait, that's so dumb. I thought he had something helpful here. He does not. It's a nat 2. Legendary resist. Gotta.
Oh, by the way, August, he also has disadvantage on hitting everyone.
Right, because he. Yep.
Just by the way, I totally forgot to mention.
Just have to wait until it's been at least your turn and then you fight against it. But until then, yeah.
Okay, cool. You said that you
Are you locked
the
into
second of his legendary resist, right?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I will then use my action to
Those cheeks.
He's eating grapes.
disengage and move towards there so I can hopefully get within range of doing shatter.
You can still get within range. It'll just cost me an athletics check, but keep in mind if
Okay.
you fail, there's
Well, I
a
think she just means disengage and start moving.
Oh,
so
so
on
I'm-
her next
sure, yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Wait, can you disengage? Because you only used a bonus action.
Yes.
So this is my action.
So moving around,
Which is an awesome bonus action.
Thank you.
take the curve in. Miguel starts running forward.
Because because then on your next turn you can.
Is there
Bob?
another path I could take so that I'm going towards body, but I don't have to try and make an athletics check?
Oh, you've already passed it. By choosing to just move and take.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool.
so basically, you could have jumped the gap or take the corner, which is a passive athletics, unless you're like in a bad spot.
Yeah, because my athletics is not good, so I was not excited for that.
This will bring us to Bob the Tomato.
Tomato, what you gonna play?
As the
Also
wolf
try to take another
strides
Thank you.
forward,
You give me the 8.
Yes, I do.
Very nice.
it's a busy night. What's the game, hombre?
I'm a bard.
I couldn't tell.
Would you be open to a game of finish the lyric of Weird Al songs? I'll give you the whole verse leading up to a blank, where you fill in the blank, and if you get 3 of them right out of 5, then I die.
I like the game.
Okay.
You're playing against something I'm very terrible in. I like Weird Al, but I don't know the words.
You have to understand, we talked about this in the car one night, and I was like, you're listening to Phineas and Ferb, and I was like, these lyrics are kind of wacky too. You could do these ones, and he's like,
Because
no.
some of them were written by Weird Al. He joined in on the
Yeah.
Face and Fur production team.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Nick was like, yeah, he probably knows Phineas and Ferb more than you.
I do know Phineas and Ferb.
Nick,
Here's-
it's a good thing you're not playing this against me.
Yeah.
Here we go. And if I get 3 wrong, automatically you win.
Yep.
Here we go. What's the word?
Well, you can't take my guns away. I got a constitutional right. Yeah, I gotta be ready if blank.
They come for me in the night.
Close. The commies attack us tonight.
What song is that?
That's called Trigger Happy.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
It's since high school for that one. Okay. Next lyric.
Let's see. Way back when I was just a little bitty boy living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. You know the place. Well, anyway, back then life was going swell and everything was just blank.
The problem is, I know I've heard these. Isn't it just awful?
No, it's just peachy.
That's two.
God, what's he when he
If I
said
get one more right or one more wrong, that's an auto.
That one's from Albuquerque.
I need to refresh my Weird Al. That's what I'm learning from.
That song is like 12 minutes long. So.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Weird Al has some,
Okay. When I'm all alone, I just grab myself a cone. And if I get fat and lose my teeth, that's fine with me. Just blank.
Eat it.
Lock me in the freezer and throw it here.
Was it not eat it though? Is
No,
that not the
it's from
song?
I Love Rocky Road.
I love rocket. Oh.
I hate to like that was gonna be just eat it.
I did. I was like, isn't just and yeah, part of I should do
That's
this.
why I chose that one. Was
The
because
wolf
it's-
will laugh. Very well, Tomato. See if you survive a little bit longer next time, no?
As Bob, you are back at 1 hit point.
That's amazing.
As the wolf will float on over to all the dead people over here.
See what's gonna happen over here.
That was amazing, Nick.
That was truly amazing. You're up at 1 hit point. That was your turn.
That's fair.
But you have one
I
back.
have the ability to just guard it.
I will allow. Kind of like with it's that no action or movement because it's the act of getting back up. Tulio has a bardic and is up. Moses is down. Shell is down. Can't heal. And Elizabeth is down. Can't heal.
Okay, so I think you a bardic.
Bard one. Just one.
Okay.
Because you went down, it was your turn, and now it's back your turn. So, I will allow it because it's a different bardic. So, D6 bardic to Miguel.
Yep.
you got a D6 and a D8.
I got
Bob,
six.
at the end of your turn,
Okay, he's got two. Okay.
Tzekel Khan will take his turn. He's out of dreams. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Elizabeth is down, and he's got 3 people coming towards him. He's not gonna waste a spell yet. Yet, I should say.
Don't look at me, I'm just fighting this demon off to the side.
You're just a cute little.
That's the problem. He doesn't really hate you.
He's a rogue.
I'm nowhere near his
I'm
body.
just a cute little rogue.
Well, but the only person near his body is now being blocked by the jaguar.
You just look awesome tonight.
Yep. At just enough,
Yeah.
he flies down behind you, Tulio. He is trying to do paralyzing touch. It's a rolled attack.
The lion, the witch.
And paralyzing touch. He has a plus 12 to hit. What's your AC?
15.
If you have Bardics, you could.
Can I give him out just on the spot?
Well, I mean for like reaction. Since you should still have a couple left. Plus 12, AC of 15. 16 plus 12, 20.
Never mind.
You're good. I need to stop starting with that. I should just say it. That will deal. How many hit points do you have left? There's only so much.
I still have 210.
You still have 210. You haven't been hit.
Well, I can hit once, but
But with the 10. Here we go. So that plus
Well,
7 cold damage, but now make me a con save or be paralyzed again. Because that's the big effect of
I'm going
paralysis.
to
yeah, what's the
loaded dice or whatever where I can roll to diminish the damage.
Yeah. Oh, smart. So
Only by 2, so I take 5 instead of 7.
5 cold, and now a con save or be paralyzed. So that was.
That's a natural 20.
Take a point of inspiration. That's clever. That's good. That's good. All out.
Inspiration for your shenanigans coming up.
Tzekel Khan is on the ground next to Tulio. Elizabeth.
I don't know. I don't know if I forgot to erase it for when we all did it. Like, she was telling me I already had inspiration, but I don't remember if I got last week or if
Should have gotten it because everyone. We started this fight with no
So I'm
inspiration.
figuring this is my.
Elizabeth, that is your turn. Will you please make me a death saving throw? As Tulio, you're on deck. You roll back?
Just want me to send it to you?
Mason, do you want to come back up?
Yes!
We're gonna roll a lingering wound, but you can come back up on those.
Oh, you got 13?
Got a 13. Yes. Yes, thank you.
What kind of damage was the now?
It was necrotic chill touch. Because it's what had first stopped him and then your turn, so you can still heal now. Alright, thank you so much, Hannah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, Mason, and let's give you a lingering wound.
Do you roll for it?
Yes. It's a D20, and depending on the damage type, it's what it gets. So, it's been a while since we had, because usually when we're starting to get 20s now, it's either killing things or killing you, so it's like you're not really having to deal with them. So here we go, necrotic D20. Ooh, that is a 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mason. You have major organ necrosis. So whenever you attempt an action in combat, you're going to have to make a con save, and on a fail, you'll lose your action. You can't use reactions until the start of your next turn. High enough magical healing can take care of this, such as big regenerate spells and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, go back.
But you're back up at 1. And it would have been your turn anyway. So I'm like, oh, do you need a turn? Yeah, because it would have been your turn. So now you're up, though. Just remember, when taking actions, you now have that kidney failure.
It's the DC.
It's a DC 15. It's a bit high right now. Oh, no, excuse me. DC 10.
Okay.
Because it's not extreme organ necrosis. If it happens again, the DC raises and more effects in stack. That's the problem right now. So, your organs are starting to fail, Moses. But you're up.
Elizabeth made her roll. Tulio, that's you with Shell on deck.
And quick question. If I were to get over here by the body because the jaguars in the way, would that block line of sight for the demon that had
I saw him do it.
me?
It's really cute.
So I wouldn't have any disadvantage over there?
Quite possible.
Nice.
Cool, so I'm going to use a face step for the first three of my movements so I don't take opportunity attacks.
That was adorable.
And then I'm going to run the last
He's
3
doing
feet.
it now.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cute.
30 feet.
Lonnie was doing that too, so he's doing it.
30 feet.
And then I have an action, so I would like to attack the body with my +9 or my +3 dagger.
And you're not frightened of the demon.
And it's a body prone on the floor, so do I get advantage?
Advantage to hit.
And 9.
Fortunately, you don't have a conscious ally within 5 feet, because...
Well, but advantage I get.
Well, yeah, I know, that's what... I was saying, like, because I'm like, so what happens once things start happening? Like, oh, yeah.
I crit on an 20. No! With the Tulio die.
Nice.
So,
It's a crit.
fuck, I meant to say stamina point though, and I didn't say it.
It's okay. It's you gotta call them when it happens. No worries. So go ahead and still roll damage. That's still double damage. Whee.
But I only have the modifier once, I don't double the modifier.
Yes. You don't double modifiers with crits. But the damage.
I did roll well. I'm so excited. 37 points of magical piercing damage.
37.
That's what I'm talking about.
18. Nice. Zekelkon's body takes this damage. As it starts deteriorating, Tzekel, the live one, is looking horribly bad. Ooh, that's bad. And I really wish you were closer. Because I don't think... Oh, just within range. Oh, thank goodness, I don't have to see you. He is gonna legendary action chill touch you. Okay.
Full damage.
Gotta do it. Okay, ranged. That's 21 to hit.
Hits.
Yep. So that's going to be his most of the ghostly hands going. Let's see what that was. Oh, yeah, so it would be 15 necrotic damage.
Uncanny dodge. Wait, Greg, does that have to be like weapon attacks or can I uncanny
I
dodge?
believe uncanny dodge does have to be melee. I'll double check.
I don't think it does have to be. I could be very, very wrong.
When an attacker
Hits you with an
you
attack.
can see hits you with an attack. So unfortunately,
On D&D Beyond.
uncanny dodge, starting at 5th level, when an attacker hits you that you can see. So I have to say, unfortunately, you can't see him, thankfully, nor the demon, so you can't uncanny dodge this yet. Because he is hidden.
Give me 1 second, you guys are sharing something else. Does loaded dice have the same caveat, or is it different?
Load dice, I believe, does have the same stuff. I'll triple check. Wild card, rogue. Marissa, that is your turn.
I gotta go make a roll? No. The lion, the witch.
Wait, are you living in a wardrobe?
It doesn't
now?
with William. I've
Oh,
tried
no,
that
what?
before, and he just doesn't get
Are you
it.
living in a wardrobe now?
Yeah. You got Dassy that? Yeah.
Check.
You got Dassy in the wardrobe? Okay, so I'm making a... Mama needs a 20. Well, is this a... Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you.
Text to me if you want.
Okay.
Megan, it looks like you can use loaded dice because as long as you've been targeted by an attack. So you can
So I
load a
get
dice.
to roll a d6 and see.
Correct. So,
That's a 5.
hey, so 10,
yeah.
only 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
Chell, at the end of your turn, the demons will take their turn.
No! Thanks.
Let's split up the gang. One after Bob. One after. One's going to.
So every time you take an action,
Thankfully, the DC's 10, but we all know.
So.
It's a lingering wound.
He's gonna dash because he's got to get close enough so he can't hit you, Tulio. Tulio can't hit you, but the demon can now see you again because he's chasing after you. This demon dashed his way, didn't get far. Bob, one's gonna attack you.
Can I use my reaction to give disadvantage?
Yes, you may.
Here, you still
Ward and Claire.
I think it was kind of a fail.
Saves you from a nat 20,
Okay.
but that would be a synthetic 20 plus 5 to hit.
Yeah.
Then let's see before we roll damage for all these. Miguel, one of them's attacking you.
Yeah.
That's a plus 5, 23 to hit.
That hits.
So that's Bob and Miguel. You will both take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Dang it, I am down.
Both of you are down. Down, down. So Tulio, Moses, you are the only ones up right now.
Wait, why do I feel like we're all gonna die and it's not successful?
Any of the downloads for that might be helpful because I have nothing. So like.
Demons take their turn.
Am I still too fast or no? It's been my turn.
It's been your turn,
Alright.
because Zekleton has had much more stuff going on. The Jaguar gets its turn.
I was afraid of that.
Me too, I don't want to.
Tulio,
Well, it's right
first we roll to see if it's charged back. That is a 6. So on its next turn, it does have that big range thing.
But not this turn.
Not this turn. It can do one of two things to you.
I thought it was going to go to someone.
It's gonna slam attack you.
Boom.
Plus 14 to hit.
Oh dang! I was hoping it would be like a save for me.
Yeah. Because he could stop, but at this point it is that you're too close by, so it's just attack. Here we go.
I'm gonna use my nat 1 portent real fast.
You don't get points. See, it seems 20 to hit for one
Gross.
attack. Second attack, yikes, 29.
Oh, to hit, yeah.
Yeah, so both those attacks, I'm gonna roll damage. Here we go.
You're so cute.
That is 54 points of damage.
It doesn't double though.
Doesn't
Yeah.
double.
There are actions, but.
You are just down.
Congratulations, Moses. You're officially the last man standing. Yep.
Moses.
I think I've been in a campaign where it's been this bad.
Yeah. I was gonna say like most combats are
Yeah.
because very first Disney season 1 we had that which
We had TPK.
ended in TPK.
We also have the one where the only person standing was an NPC that was more
Yeah.
ambiguous, also known as Hans.
To be fair, I don't think anyone chronically impacted.
Did not know he was Hans.
Moses,
Well, I mean, like
before your turn begins,
a person I knew, but not any of our players.
Altivo rolled a nat 13 death save.
Where'd he go?
I'm going to give Altivo a lingering wound. He had failed twice, gang. That was both of his turns of like fail. So Altivo will be up
You're so cute, Mr.
with,
So we get some mobility.
but Altivo died due to force damage because of that early charge. Altivo just came up. Altivo has broken ribs. Oh, it's kind of similar to yours, except it has to deal with movement. So with Altivo tries to move, he has to make a con save, or he just can't move. Of course. But Altivo's up.
Forcing you to do, they can't move.
He can't move.
Yeah.
He can't move?
Altivo, well, he has minor broken ribs, meaning if Altivo wants to move, he has to make a con save, otherwise he just can't take movement.
What's this concept?
Okay.
High five, Slim?
Well, so August for my turn. turns out I literally can't fail this compensation.
Are you 5?
How much is your con bonus?
I have a +8 and then just a +2 on all my saves.
You almost got there. No?
Alright, Moses. Yeah, you have an auto success. Just don't get more organ failure now, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I love it. Moses, you're fine on that. Altivo's up next to you. The rest of the party's down. Tzekel looks horribly bloodied. What's the play?
I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Miguel.
Oh, so I can then do
Clever.
healing and get more people up.
Cure wounds because Miguel did not go down.
Good call.
Very good call, Moses.
Being a team player instead of going for the
Team play, team play, team play.
Smart. High 5?
So yeah, go ahead and roll to heal Miguel. At the end of that
Did you not
turn,
high five?
Tzekel is going to try to chill touch Miguel to stop exactly what you're trying to do. He's trying to stop. So he's going to try
But
to
if I'm
roll.
already up,
Well, if you're up, so he's having to roll to hit and then deal enough damage to put you back under. That's his goal of like, I don't want you to heal.
I'm probably gonna be back down.
That's 4 points of heal.
Okay, let him
Thank
miss.
you.
Zekelcon's going to roll.
Make him miss, man.
What's your AC?
14.
Well, Bob's down too. No, are you? Yeah, you're down so you can't put any more down.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Still being at 20.
Being at 1.
Moses. Healing goes off to Miguel. And on a 22 to hit, Tzekel will roll. I can't roll above 4 hit points on 4d8. That was 8 points of necrotic damage on the first die. 1. 5. You heal Miguel. Tzekel turns. No. And simply holds out his hand as spectral thrust out. Miguel stays down.
Oh.
But it doesn't count as a death save because he healed me first.
Doesn't count as a death save.
Well, thank you for that at least.
As Bob.
Can you restart your death save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reset. Bob, go ahead and roll me a death saving throw. And text me the results.
What are you doing?
He said, Mom, parkour.
Tzekel
He climbed from there.
is going to run over.
That was great.
Little acrobat.
I don't know if he can get to you actually this turn, Moses.
Little acrobat.
Tzekel is. You're just a little bit away. So he can't paralyze and touch you, which was going to be the big thing.
What are you doing?
So instead, he's going to cast a spell. So, on Moses, but I have a couple spells I need to check. As,
Little acrobat. Yeah, that's you.
oh ho ho! Nope, can't get you, sorry, because that's the whole reason why he can't use Misty Step and just get closer.
He's like, if I don't, I'm safe.
He's gonna try. I think that's his best try. It's a ranged attack.
Mom took my spot.
He's gonna try acid arrow at you. Just walk him from me, that's all. He's gonna try acid arrow, Moses. What's your AC?
17.
On a 5 or a higher, he hits.
Lower, please. We can use some luck.
15. Moses goes down.
No.
As
We are all down.
you are all down, but things will still be happening.
Michael!
I know I had attitude last time.
So-
But
I
I lost
wonder
my
what happens with death if we're all there. Do we all have like a banquet with death?
Yeah.
You know, that's
If you
my
all
favorite
vibe.
that Miguel's down to.
As that was his action, Elizabeth, please make me your death save. We're actually going to run through this because we're going to go Elizabeth, Tulio, and Shell. You can all make me your death saves at once. It's you want for nat 20s, nat 13s, and just not nat 1s right now.
Yeah.
And we're texting you what we got?
Yes, and yeah, text me the result just so I have the record because my mind's shoddy tonight.
Wait, can I use a bardic on my death?
Yes, you can.
Or
Bardic's can.
my point of inspiration?
Oh, point of inspiration lets you re-roll.
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration on that.
So you can use either.
Okay.
Not
You
quite
got a
20.
20? Did you just?
No, I was giving her.
I was so
So-
excited.
At the end of all those death saves, Tzekel Khan will release the demons.
What?
Oh, they're gonna go feast on us, aren't
No, it's gonna
That's
be
a
wasted like
lovely-
they're going away.
They go away. He doesn't need them. Because now he can do what he wants.
One more success.
As he instead
It's not
So-
a single person up.
releases those. Not a single person's up.
There's a horse.
they? That's it.
Altiva's up, but it's not Altiva's turn. So fuck, Altiva's gonna have to make a medicine check on you guys. This is bad.
With a horse.
You're about to get CPR from a horse. Just expect how that's gonna sound.
Like
Expect
face. By a person like.
Although in the movie, isn't he a pretty darn smart horse?
Yes.
The Jaguar
It's not.
will pick up you two
No.
because you're down and bring you.
We pick up.
Listen, the Jaguar just fell apart, so we'll see what happens.
That's okay.
Till it is bringing you over. It's gonna have to drop you here because that was its movement for now, but it's basically putting the party back away from the body. That was its action, just to go pick up, go. Moses, Miguel, and Bob, you can make me. Oh, before you make it, Altiva gets his turn.
Okay. Come on, Altiva.
Who's Altiva going to try to make a medicine check on?
Obviously, his
I'm
best
his
friend.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes Miguel.
He's
Miguel,
gonna see if there's herbs.
I have to try a quarter horse medicine check.
He just has healing things in his saliva.
Oh, of course.
I'm picturing the like hoof stamping on your chest and
I was just thinking about this.
He's got a +1
How
to
dangerous
this.
this might be.
He's not a plus one.
But that's also he only has to get then a 14 to get your AC to give it a proper medicine check.
No,
Nat 20?
That was a 15 advantage on your death save. As
You love
he
this.
did it. He technically did it. All right.
You need
So-
to 20 this.
Or
Here we go.
13. I
We'll
would
do
do
this.
that.
Moses, go ahead and roll yours.
If we get a 13 or 20, can we just say it to you?
Go ahead and text it. Yes, if it's 13 or 20, obviously, because that way it's like, oh, let's go. Bob?
Go next door.
Oh yeah, technically Miguel, sorry. Okay,
It's not 13 or 20.
it's not 13 or 20.
Hey, you have your dad's character down there.
Hold on, wait,
Oh, it's
wait,
like-
question. Wait, question, August. What DC do we have to beat to, because if I get high enough and I use the bardic inspiration that I got from Bob, what do I have to beat to get up?
20 or 13. That's about is using
Yeah,
Bardics
that
help
way
you
though.
succeed.
Okay, but it has
But
to
they-
be in that 20.
Exactly, but they do not help you.
Get up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
So cute.
Altiva tried his best.
And
At
Will's
the
like,
end of this, Tzekel Khan
Good
is gonna
vibes, good
take
vibes, good vibes.
his turn as he is going to move over on top.
Those are from the dollar store.
Really?
He's going to
The food?
Yeah.
the food. Yeah.
I love how we're all
Like
so
each-
chill in this moment. We're like,
They
we're
come as
so
like a
dead.
two with the knife
just
and
chat.
the kiteboard.
There's a
That's
lot that
so
can happen
cool,
in
dude.
RTK. So here we go. Crazy rolls, man. Crazy rolls have got us here. It's a choice between Miguel and Tulio because he's about to cast lightning bolt on one of you.
That's rude.
Because he is, for lack of a better word, torturing right now. Because he could just maybe do a quick AOE, but this is personal.
AOE?
Area of effect. The idea of like, I'm just
Oh.
gonna center a fireball, but actually I don't think he has fireball right now. He has something similar. So he's gonna lightning bolt
It's a sponge.
one or the other. Who's gonna lightning bolt? Who's gonna lightning bolt? Miguel or Tulio?
It's kind of weird.
Flip a coin.
Like, what about
Odds or evens?
Like, he sucked into all
Odds?
the information, so like you doing
Oh,
that.
he's this one. I thought you said he was playing with the
So
stone.
19.
Oh,
Odds.
yes.
me.
Yes, he is.
Lightning bolt
Such an age of
won't kill you. Because it has to get over. Because this is just only 8. No. 8 D. Thanks for lightning bolt. Yeah, 20. So it is, though, an automatic
It's a fail.
failure. Yeah, he feels good.
Question, August, if you were to roll a nat 20 on that, would you do anything special in favor of us or no?
In favor of you?
Yeah. What?
Oh, wait, in what?
Like
for
if you're
Zyklon?
like odds or even.
Oh, yeah, I might, like, do something that helps you, but...
Okay, cool. I was just.
And that one, I'll go harsh. Like,
Yeah. I was just.
Elizabeth Tulio Chell.
That's us?
Are you
That
gonna roll?
saves. That saves. Because then Altivo. Okay.
That's a nat 13.
Tulio.
Frick yes.
Oh dang, that'll be a lingering wound though, but I'll be up.
Lingering wound, and technically lingering wound from the last. Well, no, it's the damage that did bring you down. Because so I can't roll lightning. The damage that downed you was force damage from the Jaguar.
From the Jaguar, yeah.
So that actually might be better though. Bludgeoning and force damage don't have insane stuff. Hey, that's a nat 13 on nat 13. You have a minor concussion, so you'll just have disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Oh, that's not
It
You
can
know
heal,
all the things?
heal on its own in 2 weeks, or if you get magical healing, and of course if you have another concussion, it'll become a major concussion. It's a stack of them. Tulio, you're up.
And I get a turn?
I will say
I don't remember what the rules are. I'm coming up.
technically no.
Okay. But because everyone's down, can I have a turn so we have a chance?
Technically no.
Okay, fine.
Altivo's gonna message Miguel once again. Horse CPR. That is a 17 plus 1, 18. Advantage.
He's such a good horse.
So, Moses,
Oh boy.
Moses, Miguel with advantage, and Bob. Once again. Okay. Miguel with advantage. Okay. Bob.
Did you do with advantage?
I mean, technically I stopped the first roll, but I just got
Yeah, I don't know that.
But I think I had to count that.
Yep.
But just for kicks and giggles. Well, that fucking sucks. That was a nat 20.
Oh!
That's fine. No big deal.
Here's
Do
the
you want
problem.
a mat?
It is
Like a dice mat?
Zekelkon's turn.
I can borrow verses if I need to. Thank you.
Really,
Small one here.
really wants to kill you.
Can I make a deception check to appear like I'm still down?
I will say you have to.
Okay.
For me not to just, because Zekelkon will chill touch you or
Good thing
worse.
you're a rogue.
I will say, he's got still his normal spell slots. I might do a bad word kill. Might.
He deceives him.
Unless there's deception involved.
That is a 21, and I still have a bardic if I need it, but I don't want to waste it if I don't need it.
Okay, let me tell you if I will roll his insight into your alive or not. Okay, 21 you say? That's only an 18.
Cool.
He thinks you're dead.
Excellent.
Cool.
Zekelkon's turn. He is going to change form
Gross.
I'm
Into the
sorry.
thing that's possessing him.
into the thing that's possessing him.
Actually, you know, we can take that back out.
Is it an arch? Is it an angel demon thing?
That is a big old demon looking thing.
That makes a lot of sense, you know.
The Lich does that. I shouldn't say Lich, but Lich is the only apt word. Here's what's gonna happen. Elizabeth, you're gonna make me a death save.
He's wearing a skull loincloth.
Tulio, it will then be your turn, and then it will be Chell's turn after.
Okay.
Okay.
But you mean to make a save?
Yes. Well, depending on what Tulia does for Tulia's turn.
I have options, and they're not all good options.
They aren't good options.
That's my third fail.
Elizabeth, you are dead. We will start playing a game with death then here in a second.
So he changed forms, but like, is
Still
it
wearing
still
the
the
dream
same
coat.
if we attack like this guy now? It'll still.
He just looks normal, or as normal as him would be.
If I ran up to the jaguar, could I get within 30 feet straight of him, just like as the crow flies?
I think you're already 30 feet away.
Oh, am I?
From him, barely, yeah.
Okay.
So you can move like another 5 feet forward and just be like, for sure.
What I want to do is use my last phase step to balance on top of here with him, because it teleports me 30 feet, and then he has to make the charm save. Also, is the jaguar a creature or a construct?
Construct.
Okay, so he would then have to make the save to not be charmed. If
Yeah.
I just kind of bamf up here, because that might be my one chance at getting a sneak attack off.
One chance.
So I'll double check the save needs. I don't have a very high DC is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, and doesn't he have... Well,
He has one last resist left too.
so either way, I'm not going to get a sneak attack off?
No.
Okay, well, that's my last phase step wasted, but at least I'm up there.
You're up there with him.
Could I change that then? You said I was within 30 feet.
Yes, within 30 feet.
If I instead just tried to use movement, could I, like, make an acrobatics check to get up there without using my bonus action?
Oh.
Would that be
yes.
possible? And then
Acrobatics
have
check
my bonus
against.
action
No,
for
yeah,
my-
for sure. Because you can make acrobatics checks on the jaguar. It's a construct, not a person. There's no like contested roll
Because
until
that
it
would be
has its turn.
helpful.
So acrobatics check. Marissa as Chell, if you want to make me your death save now, then
23.
23 beats the DC 20.
Excellent.
So you have a bonus action. You're on top of the
Now I'm
jaguar.
going to roll bonus action hide.
Mother Trevor.
Bonus action hide.
That's a natural 20. Okay, so I get
You're
advantage to hit him, stamp the foot with my magic dagger.
How much is the max from this attack? Well, because you're rolling to hit with advantage, but
Yes.
stamina.
Yeah, so it'll be a d4 plus 3d6 plus 6. So max 28.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the hit with advantage. Does a dirty 20 hit? If not, I have Bardic.
Dirty 20 hits.
Cool. So stamina point for
28.
28. Am I doing that now?
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Tzekel Khan looks to be on death's door.
Well, no, because if no one else is up, he's gonna down me on the next turn and we're in the same boat. I
Unless,
had to kill him.
unless Elizabeth,
Unless someone, Elizabeth could beat the game with death to get
Yes.
back at one.
yes.
Shell, you made your roll.
I sure did.
The Jaguar's turn will be. It's gonna.
You bonus action hide.
I did that
Add
to
your bonus
get
action to
sneak
get the
attack.
sneak attack. The Jaguar has to try to attack you. You are on it, so it would either have to take an action to get you off, or take disadvantage attacks on you.
I have a reference.
If you fall, though, there is falling damage from falling
Well,
off.
could
the
I
boat.
make like a dex save too then? Oh.
That's the problem. Well, because it's a construct, but alive, so it's that like you're falling against your will. It's different than like, oh, the terrain moved on me. I don't know what the Jaguar's gonna do. It's gonna make the worst option. It's gonna try to attack you with disadvantage. As that was a nat 1. AC of 15.
Yes.
Oh no.
Its first attack may have missed. That is. Oh, it's a plus 14 to hit. I'm so sorry. I thought I was looking at Tzekel Khan's character sheet.
Oh.
It has a plus 14, meaning it hits even at disadvantage. So it is gonna damage.
What damage is it doing?
It's gonna deal kind of like last time with. It's gotta do 2 of those, which is all plus. $44 points of damage. So again, yeah, I'm like, it's not enough to kill you, but it's enough to down you for sure. Altivo is gonna try a medicine check. It's a nat 1. No advantage. Moses, Miguel, and Bob, please make me your death saves.
I got a freaking nat.
You got nat 20.
Good.
That's
Have
what
a
you need.
chance. Does he not get to make the deception check? Like,
Well, no, because in nat 20 is that like you're back alive. Nat 13s are that you're choosing to fight against it. You're stabilized. There's a difference. Bob, you're just not dying right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Miguel, you pop back at 1. Miguel, you have a turn.
I have a turn. And you said that Tzekel Khan like on death's
Oh, and I
door?
should say, yeah, Tulio just died.
if you
On
could,
death's door.
we could win.
Hit his body or him?
Tzekel Khan, not his body. That creature in front of you looks on death's door.
Okay.
Coated in blood, water. Oh, I should have brought the box down.
Yeah.
This is because this is all the marbles
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, I don't like this. Okay, does shatter work on a creature that is magical?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So that would give me 48 of damage. Would anything give me
Is
more
that a
than
save?
What? Yeah,
No, it's not. I have to. Oh, it is a save.
it is. I'm
Don't
like,
do
it better be a
saves.
save.
He has one legendary
Yep,
resistance.
no, that's
So-
also a Constitution save.
Cool.
Do
Yeah.
guiding bolt.
Guiding Bolt, I don't believe is
Child's
available
got
to
guiding
bars.
bolt
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Are you kidding me? I don't have a single spell that's damage inducing and isn't a save? I can do command as a bonus action and then I can do another.
Yes.
Okay, command. Let's see if he makes it.
What's the command?
The command is going to be.
Cease.
I know, I'm thinking of.
Stop.
cease. I just stop.
There's my personal favorite, but
That might what?
I have a personal favorite command word, but
I was
like,
you. Just poop.
That's August's favorite.
defecate.
too.
You just yell shit really loud.
Genuinely, if he
Yeah, well, because like, I mean, I have to
It's
play.
going to take at least an action.
Yeah, right. Like, great. I lose my
he's
action.
getting up on the ottoman again, Nick.
Yeah.
You got this, buddy.
Okay.
Be free.
Sure. Defecate.
Well, seeing as how he failed on a 15, he's gonna let him resist, because he gotta not defecate.
Cool.
Please tell me he's at least getting the urge.
Yeah, it's that you see his face scrunch and like, as he like quickly uses magic to stop himself.
So
Like-
now you get to.
That's a
Now I
sad
can
place in
try
life where you
shatter.
have to use magic. Not
Magic.
Okay.
Listen, if you ever get to that point, call your
Which
doctor.
should help for action.
It is a Constitution saving
Yep.
throw. It's a con save 19.
For him and the Jaguar?
We're gonna start with him because that's really
Yeah,
what's
that's the
important.
important one.
He has plus 10 to his con.
Oh, shoot.
On a
Yes,
9
and
or higher.
8 or lower. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
All the marbles.
Oh, gosh.
We're gonna roll the Jaguar. Go ahead and start rolling damage.
Okay.
much better
That's
con than I thought he would.
That's an 8, 19. Okay.
What's his con? He doesn't have con. Right, because he's a construct. He doesn't get a lot of saves. Hike. Well, that construct just failed. Damn it. What's the damage total?
24.
The Runic Colossus failed.
Okay.
Jaguar will take 24 points of damage. He's now looking pretty hurt.
As a construct, doesn't it take...
Double damage, you're right. It's construct. Thank you. Looking very hurt.
Very rubble.
Very rubbled. Tzekel Khan succeeded on a 10, giving him an exact 20. 24 will have to 12. How do you want it?
So lucky.
Oh, I could cry.
He had 11 hit points left.
I want him to shatter from the inside out.
Inside out.
Vindictive, I like it.
Tzekel Khan, as you see this demon looks at you, you think you could win.
You're the one who's falling to pieces.
You think you could beat me, as shaking as every internal organ and bone of this creature shatters and erupts, falls off the jaguar, and is down. As that happens, Miguel,
It's gonna come up. Yeah.
Tzekel Khan, very bloodied, awakens, does a quick
Deja
tour around the room.
Fucking dare teleport him.
He's got a turn. He's been in initiative this whole time.
Wait, but when we all came up, we didn't have turns right away.
Well, yeah, but it's not his turn that he's coming up.
Oh.
He's coming up because this creature is down.
Who's after me?
But it's
After you was Bob.
It's a different mechanic. He's not
I'm
rolling
giving...
saves.
Is there anyone else who's up?
You've used
Yes,
your
I
action
can take
and
the
bonus
action.
action
Oh,
to move.
that's okay.
Yep. Because you use that clever. I will say, very good for having.
I'm so grateful.
Holy cow, Miguel.
Where's the code?
The coat fell. Oh, you're right. I'm going to leave him here to show where the code is.
Yes.
That's the code.
Do I have enough movement to get there?
Not because you just got up. Because
Fair.
on that would have been 2, 3. Yeah. Your full movement after getting up after Altivo kicks
But
you
at least
alive.
you're close.
Bob, you rolled. You are stable. The creature that was Tzekel Khan is dead on its turn. Okay.
If he had rolled
You gotta tell me I would cry.
Elizabeth,
I lost my shiz.
that is your turn.
Are you up?
Oh,
As
I have to play
it is
game.
a game with death.
I am not moving. You cannot push me off.
Just keep pushing. Push, will push.
I am gonna move.
Do you want me to sit there while you're playing so that I can
That's
get my
probably a
stamina?
good idea.
Okay.
The wolf
I'm intrigued to see what you play.
comes over.
Oh, thank you, baby. We don't need these anymore.
He was so he's like, I found this. Alright, Hannah.
Let's dig into the gross.
This is your second time with the wolf. What's the game?
Well, I am uncreative. So I'm gonna put Uno. Oh.
Okay.
I'm really nervous about this because it's half luck, half skill, and I have a feeling you're very, very skillful at this game.
Are you thirsty?
But like I said,
I played a lot more.
same,
Yeah.
same. So
Whoa. Whoa.
He's ready for a sumo match.
Have you seen me play that?
1 second, August. I'm gonna go this
And tackle the baby. Linebacker. Just goes at it.
He's ready. My nephew and my dad will sumo. They'll stand there and go. And he'll be like, and they do a sumo. It's very cute. It's very cute. Oh, you thought.
You wanna have a little bit of donut? I don't want to give you a ton of sugar so you don't get crushed.
August had sugar already tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give you crust.
7 card or no? to you to play again, or do they just do nothing and you play
I've
again?
always learned that you can just do nothing.
Okay, your rules. Stack doubles.
I would say
usually
don't do
play-
that in a two-player because then if
two-player,
it's against you, you're gonna
You
do it.
can't. Well, I think in the 2-player though,
Oh, did you hit my hand?
you can't put
Did
twos on fours,
nothing?
obviously, but I think usually a very good base is you can stack plus twos and plus fours.
Yeah.
Because it's that like they'd be drawing anyway, so it's like, oh, you're drawing for your turn, so I have punch. So it's not even that you're stacking, it's that
You're good.
one of us is drawing for it.
I just wasn't sure if I'd imagine
this
this.
way.
Okay.
I'm still.
You wanna play the cooties?
Yep.
Oh, they're not
stack.
cooties.
I have to jump in there.
Yes.
Last time you played these, you didn't like the fact they were red.
pull random. But when it comes to playing, if you pull and can't play it, it just can't be a stack.
With the draw two.
You can't do a draw two, but like let's say
You can't play
I don't
it.
have blues, and if I draw blue, I have to play it because you can't hold wilds, draw fours, draw twos. You have to play them out. You just can't play them if it would be a stackable thing because that would just like be, one of us would easy win.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
You're good. I like the rules.
A little fuzzy. It's got like such fuzzy.
Yeah. 7 cards. Who gets to start?
I was eating a bowl of cereal earlier, and he wasn't eating a bowl. Like he learned like reversal or moving their mouth and it's not something. That's something that should be
Reverse,
reversed.
but that's nothing. There's nothing.
Pretty sure that was revivify. He went over to Hannah and he.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
Yep.
well, let's stop the game.
Yep.
Green.
You ready?
Out.
Are you serious?
Serious.
That was fast.
I got two skips.
Oh, I didn't get
She
any
won?
blues. I didn't have any skips or any pluses, so.
We've been so lucky
It was a
tonight,
game
guys.
off the deck.
We've been so incredibly lucky tonight.
Your husband's got a high five for you when you turn around.
I don't anymore.
Totally just left.
He retracted it.
I was like, stacked it back. Yeah, and then he just looked at it.
No, so I had a wild and skip.
Here we go.
Skips are awesome in games because then it just goes right back to you. So
That's clever. All right, Elizabeth,
I
you
can
are
make
up.
that work. I honestly
at
thought
one.
this was like I'm gonna lose, but I don't know what else to play.
As at the end of your turn, Elizabeth, the real Tzekel Khan has his turn now.
I'm up at 1. Is that what it is?
You're up at 1, yes. It's like as if revivified. Yep. He moves, Misty steps. He is going to object, grab the coat.
Oh, gross.
As he's grabbing the coat,
He's such a jerk.
Tulio, please make me a death save.
That's another nat 13.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Hey, Tulio, just be warned, you might get severely
very
broken
worried.
bones now.
Yeah, I'm very worried about.
You had a concussion. You could get a major concussion from this. Uh-oh. Well, would you be happy to know it's not a concussion?
Depends on what it is.
This is the broken ribs.
Oh no.
Meaning, until you get high level magic healing, anytime you're trying to move, you have to make a DC 10 con save, or if you fail, you just can't move on your turn.
Guys, we immediately need to like go on a side quest to find a cleric with lesser restoration. Because like, we're not gonna.
Oh, not even Lesser Rest does it. It's high level magic.
Well, shoot.
Okay, well
You
we're.
gotta find someone high, not just like a simple cleric, if that makes sense.
Michael?
I do want that.
That is to Shell. That is you.
Okay.
So I was just clarifying because it's like, I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, we just need Lesser Rest. It's like some of these injuries have to get a 6th level basic magic spell or better. Here we go, Marissa.
That's me.
Oh wait. Oh, I can't. I couldn't have given her bardic thing.
Nope.
Well, I still.
To her? Yeah.
Do I just
is a failure.
Yeah.
We're about to play a game with death. On your next
have the
turn.
bardic that I haven't used.
Spartix. They're not like Bardic Inspiration.
I'm up.
Or,
I Wait, you only got 5.
Did you
It wouldn't
even
work.
know?
5 wouldn't have worked anyway. And that's the thing, wouldn't know is that's the problem now, is as you're coming up, this is what's happening with the shell.
He has a point of inspiration.
If you want to get, because that's the thing you can give is point of inspiration.
If I get a success, am I up?
You're
Say
stable.
you're stable.
You just don't have
You're
to.
at 0 hit points, but you're not
Are you
dying.
sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go. In our anointed box of doom.
Curse it like that.
Thank you.
Knocking on wood.
That's cocked.
Okay.
I can see that it was. That's a nat 13.
Ask for the wound if you want.
I will obviously come up and train.
It doesn't make it so many
Give me
wounds.
your inspiration.
Oh, that was worth it.
Once he gets the dream coat back, if he casts a high enough level healing spell, are we all fine?
Dreamcoat doesn't have highlight healing. Here we go. Necrotic, because it was a chill touch that downed you.
Yeah, dang.
You also have minor organ necrosis. You have to make a con save or you lose your action.
I'm so glad you have
Oh, and reaction, important to note. But Moses, you're basically fine.
Say again?
So on your turn, if you want to make an action, you have to roll a con save. Otherwise, you lose them into a
Yeah,
certain action.
but also on reaction.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're up, Joe.
Alright.
My gosh.
1 hit point.
1 hit point.
I can.
As the jaguar does not. Well, no, it is going to take a turn.
Can I pretend to be dead? Like Tulio did?
Oh, with the 13, yes. But we'll get to that if it attacks you, because the jaguar instead is holding an action
I'd love to make
for
a deception
Tzekel
check.
Oh,
Khan.
that's
Moses, go ahead and roll me your save. Bob, roll me your save.
I'm
Oh, you're stable. That's helpful though.
Yeah.
Because that means healing could be back up. Bye bye.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Good night, small dude.
Bye.
Let a chorus of craziness sing you to thy rest.
Okay. So I am stable.
Moses is stable, Bob is stable. Miguel, that is your turn.
It's my turn. And he looks almost dead.
Take him out. End his life.
He looks very bloody.
We're stable.
Okay, cool.
Do you still have bonus action command?
Because up, 3 ups, 2 stables.
Can I use bonus action command on him?
On him?
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
What's the command?
Also defecating.
Also defecate. That's in that one. He's going to use his legendary resist.
How many does he have?
Oh, he has all 3. Because he's not the other. This is a new. This is Tzekel Khan. This is the actual Lich Tzekel Khan.
Well, it's like, because hit points
I know,
carried
right?
over, so we didn't know what was.
You're good. No, I'm just saying. So bonus action command.
Dang, that would be so good. Okay, well, I can't take the coat from him unless he has super sucky strength. It just happens.
He might. He's a spellcaster.
Should I try that or should I do cure wounds on someone?
Because Moses and Bob are stable.
Yeah, but doesn't Tzekel go right after Miguel?
Yep.
So if you don't do something now, he's gonna take his turn.
Okay, well, let's do it.
He might
Grapple check.
teleport out.
What's
Let's do it.
opposed grapple on the coat?
Yeah.
What's your athletics?
+2.
Ooh.
What's
Or-
yours?
You could use an attack because he just used his reaction to legendary resist, right?
And
Wait,
try and get it.
no, that's not how that works.
Don't touch back it. Don't touch back it on that one.
That's
I
not
will let you
how that
know.
works. It's not a reaction. It's just
It's an even roll then. If you want to try to grab it.
Let's try the grapple.
Oh, here's a dice tray. I forgot what back. Sorry.
Good. I think it's gonna be
Okay.
here.
Did you use the bardic you got from Bob earlier?
So,
I did not.
So you have a d6 if you need it.
because it's basically flat rolls.
That was
Because we both have plus.
stupid. That was so
Using
stupid.
a
You want
d6.
that.
That is a 4.
So I beat him? It's even.
No,
Because
no.
he has a +2 and I have a +2?
So that would give you a plus. You're at 14.
I see.
He's at a 12.
Thank
You
heaven.
beat him?
I did.
Good job.
I don't know how. It went from a nat 20 to an 8. It was.
Oh.
I do have to say that I'm so sorry because he really wants that coat.
Okay,
So
but
why?
At the end of your turn,
I do have no bonus action.
because 5, 10, jumping in, 15 gets you there. Because that's your action, bonus action, and moving away, you could opportunity attack.
Could you have the interaction, throw it to somebody else who's up?
Yeah, could I?
Do you want it?
Yes.
Sure.
Is this the
Don't
closest
give me
person
that
is up?
smug look like this is a mistake. We're
You're throwing
trying.
it to Tulio. Make me a athletics or acrobatics.
To see if it goes in the hole and we lose it.
Yeah.
Better than him having.
Yeah,
True.
that's what I was thinking.
I'd rather Xibalba have it.
That's a nat one.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I were.
Goes to Tulio. It is the equivalency of Miguel. You gotta know.
Out there.
It's this intense battle. You guys are fighting a lich against all odds. Miguel rushing up. Heave, ho, heave, rip out of his hands. You got it. You see, Tulio, go on! And just spark it into Xibalba. Just as hard as you can.
Nothing ever.
All you see, Tulio, you're trying to place yourself. I've never caught anything in my life like this. And spike it into Xibalba.
I've never done anything before.
That's the funniest thing that's happened all night, is that was spiking the artifact dream code into Xibalba.
It's better than him having it.
It's so much better than him having it, let me tell you.
I don't want to fight him over and over again.
We got
He's,
Not if he teleports away and goes where he gets strength, and then we have
Don't
to
give up the faith.
oh, it's his turn. And he is teleporting. As with his big teleport spell,
But is it him or? Oh no, it's him.
it's him.
But at least he killed.
Grabs, just puts his hand on the jaguar, which was prepping itself to offer that
Is Death still there since he regained his
death
strength?
is here.
Okay.
Grabs the jaguar, and both of them teleport away. We are coming out of initiative. As you are all sitting here, waterfall deafening around you.
At least we're alive.
At least you are alive. Bob and Moses are still unconscious but stable.
Can we do medicine checks to get them up to one, or do we have to have healing?
You can do, or at this point, you would either need to wait long enough for a long rest or do some sort of magical healing.
I've got cure wounds. I've got 1, 2, 3 spell slots left.
I can do. Let me use my thing first because it's
Yes.
after a long rest. I'm gonna do. I have
Okay.
3. Who's down?
Moses and Bob.
Okay. Can they each take a
A d6. Sure. Go ahead and roll a d6. They'll both get the same amount. I'll allow just in this, like, out of combat.
So we'll just roll once.
Mm-hmm.
They're both at 1.
They're both 1. You're up at 1, gang.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think we're all up at 1. I don't think anyone has more than that.
Are you serious?
I think
The
we're all
entire
up.
party's at 1 hit point.
Holy
Do we get something for that?
What you get is you're alive. I was sitting here going, so when they TPK, how do I let you guys keep your characters? Because if you're all dying at the same
Can you
time.
take this shield over to me? Any shield?
Buggity.
Oh,
What kind of
bugs.
bug is it?
Earwig.
Oh, good.
I had
for you.
a bad
Yes, Bob.
experience.
I didn't define what my different costumes
Oh,
are.
yours.
Can I roll to see if I have a fisherman?
Guy?
It is
Disguise
very
kit?
dead now.
Is he bloody?
Fish coat. I'm gonna try to.
He is very bloody.
Give me a nat 20 and I'll let you be a fisherman.
That is fair.
I can't.
Why do you want to be a fisherman?
Just fish the coat out of your
Mage
bowl.
hand.
He's got mage
I
hand.
got mage hand too.
Here's then where I will then give you a bit of
Object
insight
and
into
mage
it.
I've got
The coat from here is gone.
Okay.
As anything that fell into the water deep enough actually finishes going to Xibalba.
Cannonball!
Some things get stuck here, but
Should we all go to Xibalba?
No, at 1 hit.
great plan, Marissa. Yes! Stick to your guns. Don't let anyone tell you
Might be the
otherwise.
death talking, but
This might be the 1 hit point. The fact that we have less than a d6 worth of hit points among us all. But let's go to Xibalba, gang.
I mean, we still have to figure out how to get out of here.
Well, there's 6
So does Death talk to us now?
Look around this area more.
Does
Yeah.
Death talk to us
Death
now?
is gonna talk to you because he's very intrigued by this.
I did not like meeting you, sir.
No one does.
This
Oh.
doesn't worry.
So does he get to regen that whole stupid other demon lich thing because there's two of him and we didn't kill him?
Who knows?
Death should know.
Oh, I want
That
to
should not-
grab the demon a couple of times to make sure it stays very, very.
He keeps stabbing it. Yeah, it does.
Kevin.
I'm like, well, technically.
That whole
Before we
two-stage
leave, I
fight.
would like to loot the demon as well. But,
Want to loot the demon? Go for it.
oh, but we can do that after
Oh
the
yes.
conversation.
You see, Death will simply say, with everything that's happened, the demon is gone, as he was simply an aspect of.
Did we
An
at least...
aspect of whom?
That is the question.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, questions usually get answers.
Yes, and answers lead to death. Ask me what happened to a curious cat.
Did we at least
That's that
sever...
you brought it back?
Of course he's severed. Look at his body!
But sever his ability to cheat you.
I guess we know, of course.
So he can't cheat you again.
Oh, he's still a lich, but he cannot cheat like liches usually can.
Okay.
He's got a phylactery. He's up there. You're
He's
down
what?
here.
Hang on, so now he's got a different phylactery that's no longer the body?
Oh, it was always the same phylactery.
Basically, the whole village.
But we were looking at the wrong one.
So he is
His
inhabiting
body
his
is
body right now.
Yes.
Phylactery?
The being you know as Tzekel Khan is Tzekel Khan.
Okay.
He has his phylactery that he has chosen, and he is up there, ready
And his
to receive.
phylactery is his body.
No, not at all.
What's his phylactery?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him. He's not very keen on talking to me.
Is it the jaguar?
That would be so
Could be.
Can we roll insight on that?
Sure.
Would that be too obvious though?
Would it be too
We're about to
obvious?
find out.
That's what insight will tell us.
That's your insight. If anyone gets a high roll.
Yeah, roll better than me.
Okay, August snap.
Nice.
Oh,
Nat
right.
20.
Because I rolled a nat 2.
Moses with a nat 20. I 25.
Try that again.
Yikes.
What the flippin'?
Moses. He seemed pretty keen on keeping the jaguar with him.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
devil.
Is
As
it really that obvious?
Yes.
it's that
It's not
obvious.
subtle.
I'm not
So
subtle.
you're saying
Wait,
that
you aren't subtle
my
or the
shatter
character is
almost
Yes.
one-shotted his freaking, not one-shotted, but freaking ended his phylactery. It was that close.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing was not close to breaking at all.
Okay.
But
That sucks.
yes, it exists.
Phylactery, as far as we know, is the jaguar.
Okay, but how do we get out of here? Because, I mean, I kind of want to go sleep, and I really don't want to be scared.
Would it be metagaming to ask Death if he knows the source of all the lingering wounds? Because like all the other mechanics, the parties have like solved amongst themselves, but like that's still the thing that's not normal that we're all having to
If
deal with.
you'd like to make a persuasion check, you can.
I will try to persuade him.
Can I guidance?
Well, I
Bardic?
still have a bardic that I haven't used.
Are
Yes,
you
you can stack the
proficient
marks.
in
Persuasion?
persuasion?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Then you can give her the help action and
Help
I'll give her a
action.
bardic.
Okay.
Guys, she already has
You
one.
might already have a bardic.
Oh,
So it's a
I-
D4, a D8 at advantage. Well, you know, it's a high DC because Death does not. He is not an alien. He does not just tell you people things.
That's a natural 20 with advantage. I get plus 6 to persuasion. I can roll a bardic if you want me to.
Please do.
So far you have a 26
Yeah, with a nat 20, and then I'll roll the bardic.
and a guidance. Remember,
Oh, and a guidance?
because
Okay,
Shell
well, it's a 5 on
offered
the bardic for 31.
guidance.
32.
Yeah, I can't even be mean and say DC 30 because this is you beat it and got a nat 20.
That was amazing.
Death
Thank you for the advantage.
will
Frick, yes.
let you in then on that secret. Lingering wounds. Como esa? Oh, you mean the little organ rot and the
Even though, like, I can't fight like this, and their little spells are working, and I don't know what will or why stuff is like this.
Oh, you think you really took out the fairy godmother that easy?
Is she the cause of it?
She has friends. The Make-A-Wish Foundation has a couple people working for it. You only attacked the CEO and the CFO. The CEO is still out there. That's for you to figure out, amigos. Now, remember, stay here too long and you'll dissolve away to nothing. As he
How do we get out?
steps back into the water, disappears.
Well, this sucks.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
this
I
is-
don't fully
Can I
understand how
leave
we
the body
got
and then
here.
observe the room? Is there anything else that we should look at?
There are a couple things you can get from the body.
I feel we may have jumped the camel coming down here.
The shark. You're funny.
No, trust me. Don't you guys float too? You can just go in the water and just...
Unless you want to go to Xibalba.
Bob just starts floating on down.
Breathing tomato.
Here's what you will find on him. There is a very nice looking gem, Bob.
That's such a big rubber duck.
Yes, there is a dark purple amethyst gem. There is a interesting looking great sword, and there is a stone.
A stone?
Stone.
What's the stone doing?
The stone seems to have a bit of carving on it. We would definitely call it maybe a
Sending stone?
4-leaf clover.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that immediately makes me want to get the freaking
So yes,
this rock. But I do not have identify.
yes, there is a rock with a 4-leaf clover on it. There is a great sword that this thing was holding, and of course the gem.
What kind of gem it is?
Amethyst.
Amethyst.
I have a question about how locate object works. Could I potentially use it to look for a pathway?
It depends. Yeah, locate object. What object would you be trying to find?
A pathway.
I,
Because it says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. So I could describe a pathway leading up.
I gotta say, I appreciate the shenanigan. I don't think a pathway is an object. That is a geographical location.
That is fair.
That's the equivalency of saying, can I locate object on France? France is an object. It's like, no. Like,
Could you do that on some sort of like archway or doorway leading to the
Yeah.
path?
want to?
Yes.
Okay, what object, or how are you going to describe it? Because it does say if you're naming a specific
An
object.
opening to travel upwards safely.
Very specific.
Yes.
1,000 feet above you, there is a rock opening above one of these waterfalls that does go up.
Okay.
The rest of the water seems to kind of appear, for lack of a better word, but there is a opening above one of these portals, 1,000 feet up, that definitely seems to be there.
Or
So
is
I have
it?
levitate, but that only goes up 20 feet.
Levitate.
Can you levitate the levitate?
Yeah, unfortunately no, because you can't stack certain name spells.
Does anyone have a lot of?
Can I
Does
start
anyone have
messing
what?
with the stone and like pressing on different parts of it?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if anyone has.
There's-
anyone really good at like Arcana checks?
Let me check.
Because I'm curious, because this guy had to get down here somehow, and I'm wondering if he used the stone.
I have a -2.
I've got a +3.
I imagine.
I'm
that
ready
I
to
don't
just
have-
jump in the whirlpool at this point.
I've got a +4 Arcana.
Tulio, no.
So you want me to roll Arcana for what?
I want to see if there's an Arcana, if there's like some kind of teleportation spell on this stone.
Oh, on the rock? Oh.
That like we can use to get out.
I can try. I'm not sure what he'll give us on an Arcana.
Even the one we found, because I'm pretty sure that's just a luck stone.
Pretty sure.
Like that
Yeah,
has
that's
to be
what I'm
with the four leaf
So
clover.
are you thinking about instead do the amethyst?
Can we do both?
I mean, I can do an Arcana check on both. I just don't think he'll
You
give
could
us
do a
luck
general
because it's
arcana
not-
check for the items, it's just not identified.
Does anyone have proficiency to give me advantage?
No, but I can give you guidance.
Thank you. Is that cocked? No, it's not. Okay, well, 11 plus 4 is a 15.
Well, this is a magical item, Miguel. The stone definitely feels magical in your hands. But if this was something that needed an unlock or key, it's definitely not here. As this stone and this sword and this gem feel very singular. They don't seem to be in any way connected to this area or transportation in general.
Can we all just make like investigation checks to like find a way out of the space we're in? Like maybe we just didn't notice the door was there the whole time.
Right.
And me, I've been here the whole time.
Yes.
Okay, I got a dirty 20 on investigation.
Okay. Dirty 20. Did anyone else get 20s or higher?
Was it rolling for you?
Or are you waiting to see if you get
Investigation.
guidance?
No, sir.
I don't know if I can if I'm also making the check.
Yeah.
That's 15, so no.
On a dirty 20, high above one of the waterfalls, almost 1,000 feet up, is a circle of rocks that seems to open through the water that pushes down.
There's no way to climb up.
I was gonna say, can I acrobatics up the wall?
The
Or is
walls
it you
here
have to
seem
have
to
a
be.
climbing speed?
The walls here are made of water. They are waterfalls pouring down.
Dang, if only I were a monk that was high enough level to just go.
Can I quickly change your levels? Become a monk
Or
and just
we do
run.
the dimension door.
That only goes 500 feet.
Yeah.
Then it's almost 1,000.
I mean,
That's true.
if one of us has experienced parting water,
Oh,
Or just
I got the staff.
Got the staff.
But how would we get up still? There's still nothing to climb on.
There's just a utility ladder on the actual wall behind the waterfall.
Here's the thing, Moses.
That
I'm
would be
gonna roll a pure luck check.
Can I give you a bard?
Can I insight? Is there like a keyword that you can speak to like get a line tossed down or something? Well, because there has to be a way to do this without being a fucking wizard.
Is
Can I
there?
roll persuasion to see if there's somebody up there that can
Roll
listen
your
to us?
persuasion. Roll me insight.
What was the effing
Is a 3.
I will give you the help action on the persuasion.
I got a nat 20 on the insight.
Yes.
Tulio. Here's what I'll give you on that 20 insight.
You said,
Advantages. This
oh
is
my gosh.
a space between
That's
spaces.
a nat 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
The entire thing you're looking at here is on a nat 20, you are fucked. Because you didn't have the dream coat, you didn't keep a demon or anything to like help get you out. Because getting in here, it's easy to get in, but you need teleportation magic to get out.
Hey,
There is a way out down, but without a lot of crazy making a human ladder, trying to jump, doing whatever. And long resting here maybe could help to get spells back, but again, who knows how long you stay here. The wolf was very unclear, as death was, as always, how long you can stay before bad things start happening. Tulio, everything seems really bad.
Does anyone have sending?
So you all start screaming.
I got
Rob,
well, I got a natural 2, and then
a
I got
natural
a
20. You are all screaming for help.
Very
Eventually,
persuasive.
Can someone pray
over
to your god?
the roar of the
That is
waterfall,
the literal worst.
Bob, you hear against all these screaming, against calling out, "Hello?
Hey, can you throw down a rope, please?
A really long rope.
Can you
Or
throw
like a
down
ladder?
a really long rope or a ladder? Can
Are you a god?"
Yes!
Yeah. We are the gods.
I
Yeah.
love how
Oh, give me a second! 1 hour goes by as you're sitting there waiting. Almost 500 feet above you, a rope unfurls. Is this good?
Perfect, thank you.
No, it's only
It's still 500 feet above your head.
Do you have one more rope?
I can give you whatever rope you want. You're a god.
We need like 500 more feet of that.
Twice as long.
Make it a ladder. Make it a rope ladder.
You want me to build you a rope ladder?
No, we don't have time for that. Just 500 more feet of rope.
Just
And
the
make sure
rope,
they're
yeah.
not together. So
Okay. Oh look. Another hour goes by. You got a nat 20, but this is the worst way to get out. I'm just warning you.
Hey.
After 2 hours, you're all sitting here, exhausted, at 1 hit point, feeling so shitty.
could we have like short rested while we were waiting?
Oh, that's 2 hours.
As the rope finally hits just high enough where some of your taller people like Elizabeth and Moses can reach. Is this good?
Perfect.
Wait.
They
Do you
can
want to
boost-
meet him? Because I could go send him for another rope while I climb up.
They can boost the rest of us.
We need to make sure that it's fastened securely at the top.
That's true. Can you fasten it securely at the top so we can climb up?
Got it! The rope raises 10 feet as he brings it back and then
We need more rope.
Do we levitate?
No.
I have levitate.
levitate and you can certainly heat people up.
How many spell slots does that take?
Well, with one levitate, you guys can make a
Yeah.
human lab to kind of like boost yourselves up. I had to explain that to Titus, like, oh, smart! And so he has to use another 10 feet to go bring it out
Yeah.
to somewhere. After 2 hours of the worst waiting, you all climb hand over hand, Bob sitting comfortably in Moses' coat pocket, out of
None of us are having a good day.
It's not been a good day. As indeed, I need to roll to see how many true hours have passed while you were in here. To get a long rest in before attacking during the next day, you just don't want 6 hours to have passed. I am rolling a d8 plus 2.
So
There's 2 hours of having to wait,
So we need a 3 or lower?
3 or lower.
Why? Oh.
Because otherwise you won't have time to long rest before. Because there was that plan of, if we all just bum rush with the Elderon Warriors and their cannons are down, we have a really good shot.
Right.
Here we go. That's a 3 exactly.
Perfect.
You climb out, it has been 5 hours. It's like 3 a.m. now. As you went in like late at night, that 10, 11 o'clock, and now it's 3, 4 in the morning. Where you can have just enough time with, again, you are in a safe place to long rest. No con saves needed.
Thank you.
1 hit point, but now are long rested and you may all level up.
Thank you. Fucking earned that.
Because that was a lot.
So did our lasting things go away?
No.
No.
Yes.
Not the lingering wounds.
No.
The lingering wounds? Yeah, no. I thought you were saying lasting like spells and other stuff.
My background is an acolyte. I don't know what that is. I just read the descriptions.
Yeah, you used to work in temples and stuff.
Yeah, and it says, you and your adventuring companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established expressions of your faith.
Mhm.
And I would assume that back at home is where there'd be a
I'll give you
temple.
a passive insight on this. Yeah, there's temples in El Dorado. There's a few clerics. How's it gonna look if gods show up and need healing from a cleric?
Alright.
It won't go well, as you could probably play it off enough, but there's a really good chance that people would start asking big questions going, why do the gods Tulio Miguel need...
Any of your servants?
I was gonna say, because what about the servants? We just didn't do it with them. Do you guys, I know you guys have...
How would it work if the servants weren't able to be healed by the gods?
by the god. That's what I'm saying, is like, the fact that your big con right now is the Tulio Miguel,
Right,
powerful
I get
gods,
you.
it's really, really suspicious to be like, hey,
Alright.
can you slip us some healing real quick? It's like, huh? Again, gods don't bleed. Gods are immortal. Like, again, as you guys kind of know D&D wise, yeah, that's not totally true, but to the Eldoradans,
So what level did I need to take in, it was a barbarian level?
Yes.
Or a
if you
monk?
take
Barbarian.
1 level in Barbarian, you can now add in your Constitution modifier as well as your Dex
For
to your AC.
unarmored-
You already have your dex added because that's just normal.
Because right now,
Oh, you get to
your
add
dex
your
plus 10 is your unarmored defense, which is plus 4. Your racial ability, one with nature, that whole stuff, gives you your charisma modifier to add in, and because it's not the same ability, because you can't stack, like unarmored defense doesn't work if you're a monk barbarian, but because you could take one level in barbarian, get unarmored defense, that would give you your con modifier to add. Which, what's your con modifier bonus?
The plus 5 or whatever, so I'm at 19 right now.
So you're max in charisma.
Did I hear?
Yep.
It should be, because that would make, you would have an AC of 24
That's
with
stupidly
no armor.
busted.
Oh, I know. It's
That's
ridiculous.
I
disgusting.
like that. I'll take.
And now you can rage too, Chell. Get really
Makes me
angry.
really happy because I think it was like the experience of watching Tzekel go after
got
my friends
so
over and over.
mad
That was really infuriating.
that
yeah.
you were
You
just
found
like,
that
that's
rage
it.
brought you closer to your god indeed.
Yes.
Everyone knows you get mad to find
Just remember
rage.
you can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging.
It's
Correct.
true.
Okay.
So once you rage, your spells are definitely
Do
off.
evocations count as spells?
They should, but I'll have to double check.
And
It's
what
been a while
you
since I've
might
seen
be
a
able to
warlock
still
barbarian.
cast things like Eldritch Blast while raging.
Well, that's a spell.
I have to check
It's on the
because
spell list.
So
even cantrips
my
can.
unarmored defense is now.
24.
It makes me happy.
Grody as hell.
Yeah.
But yes, you all level up to level 7.
I think I need some magical freaking
You can
armor.
all take a long rest. Oh my gosh.
Guys, we survived.
How? Okay, August, can I ask? How were we supposed to get out without doing that? Like, what was
There's a
your?
lot.
We'll never be back
If we
this
had the coat of many colors, it would
Coat of many colors, because some of you have access to a lot more spells that Moses can upcast, do other stuff with. If you can down Tzekel and get him to teleport you out, like use him or any of the demons, because most demons have stuff like teleportation. Basically, any of the enemies have it. It could have been, again, before going in, a contingency of you tell us to throw a rope after an hour, right? Something like that. There was a lot of little ways to do so, and it was just very interesting where at the end of it, I was sitting here, I'm like, all right, it seems like you're kind of stuck because of how it shook out. But of course, it would have just been having to long rest. There would have been ill effects, nothing that would have killed you probably by the time someone got high enough DCs to persuade, check, and you guys, again, naturally make plans, so, yeah.
It's 23. My con is 4.
Oh, your con's full,
So
so...
still is.
Oh,
Yes, I just
don't
want to
worry.
be honest.
Don't worry, I
August.
only have a 23 AC with no armor. Don't
I just
worry.
want to be honest, August.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, so August.
Do warlocks get shield?
Warlocks can take shield, so you could have a 28 AC.
Only for 1 round.
1 round, but for 1 round, without armor,
Untouchable.
nothing can touch you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Moses.
So I'm curious, what would have happened if you had rolled high enough on that luck check about parting the water?
You would have parted the water and headed off in a direction completely new.
Alright.
You wouldn't have gone to El Dorado, but you would have gone somewhere different.
It's like all of a sudden we walk from Xibalba into like Valhalla.
Well, this is not it.
This is cool.
All of you...
Bards don't have a lot of damage spells.
Because usually, unless you're taking swords or valor, bards are that.
a support roll.
Yeah.
It's that like a lot of fun, bardic inspirations, clever spells to do clever things, that kind of stuff.
Melina was really good at like finding the 1 or 2 spells that you had. Like that's what I really
Crown of stars and certain stuff,
Crown
and
of Stars
being,
is really cool.
you know, a sword bard, then being able to say, and now I have my attack with it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to. There's like one of them where you can take levels from or spells from
Mhm.
clerics, which that was like the best thing because clerics do a lot more damage.
Yeah. Which is wild, because clerics usually you think as a healing kind of class. Almost like a bard of like, oh yeah, you have a lot of fun utility spells. You guys take the long rest, level up, no longer feeling like garbage. But as the dawn rises, you will be summoned by servants to meet with Chief Tani to discuss what happened and if the plans are still in effect. Is there anything you guys want to say as a party before you kind of head through El Dorado?
So, will you explain to me the necrotic thing I'm going to write down? Sorry. Necrotic organ damage.
Your necrotic organ damage. Anytime in combat, you want to make a action, like take an action, any action. You have to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 10 If you fail, you cannot take actions nor reactions until the start of your next turn. You can, of course, if you succeed, do it as normal. But again, you have a really good con. It's not as good as Moses, where Moses kind of gets that basic passive success, but it's a very unlikely thing.
And did you say it heals in 2 weeks?
No, that is Tulio's concussion.
So ours just never.
You have a
heal.
permanent degradation of your organs until.
Will it get worse over time?
It won't get worse, thankfully. As that, yes.
Sorry, speaking of my concussion, what are the stats for that?
You have disadvantage on intelligence-based checks.
Okay.
So if you have to start making religion, history, arcana, stuff like that, you'll have disadvantage because, ouchie.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
Could I potentially use silence as a, like, could I hold that as my action to, as soon as he tries to cast a spell that uses verbal components, I cast silence?
Yeah.
Cool, because I
Nemo
could
did
I
it.
do it like a stealthily moment, but then he would notice, oh, there's no sound all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's
Did the
there's,
horse make it up with us?
Altivo did. Just a lot. Well, because it would have taken Moses, levitate, tie the horse. Like, the horse would have been the last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh, I'm not leaving Altivo
I was like, please don't make us.
in my
do it.
space between
When I
life
know
and
that
death.
he can't. Yeah. Okay.
Very surprised Altivo's
Yeah,
alive,
there is,
if I'm being
like-
totally honest.
We had we found 3 magic items on the demon, right?
Correct.
Overnight, were we able to figure out, do any of those need attunement or
It looks to be the stone needs attunement, the gem does not need attunement, the amethyst gem. And I actually can't remember. Yes, sword needs attunement.
Oh. I missed.
It's a great sword.
I might have missed how that all divvied out. Did the barbarian kind of claim the great sword?
I
Does that
think
make sense?
it's more Bob and Elizabeth helped loot the body for now. We've yet to be like, oh, does anyone want one?
Because I was just wondering if you want to divvy that up before the
Before
fight.
going to Chief Tannabuk and continuing on. Yeah. How do I split it?
I'm probably not going to claim anything if they're magic and I don't know what they do.
Okay.
Or Bloodstone would be good, but it requires attunement, so.
the other snake metal scimitar?
Miguel.
So I just looked at it and it's boss.
Yes,
Okay. So
Fuck.
you want to keep it?
if I can.
I just want to double
Just
check. I don't know.
really nice.
Well, okay. I
They
just
could use
remember
it.
if you have proficiency in melee weapons at all.
I do.
You do? Okay.
Well, because that's
It's a finesse.
I couldn't remember.
So.
yeah. Since it's a finesse, bards can use.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's I have plus
We need
7 to
to-
attack on that one.
I can
But it's still not
spells I have.
magical.
Get rid of some that I have.
Yeah.
Still
Oh yeah, leveling up you can change those spells, and I also allow it at
The
certain other
sword
key
might
moments.
be,
If there's
but
a
you'd have to
long
do
period
it.
of time, I monkey around.
So I looked at all of the spells available to me with
Yeah.
leveling up. The only damage spells are ones that they
But
had
if
to
anything
make
magical
a save.
damage, like Knuckle
So
Bond,
the
you can't do
only
it.
way I can work around that is I would like to take polymorph because that would allow me to
So
either
you
test
have
on them
all
or
those
test on
magical
myself,
options
and
and
I
you don't.
am now basically a part-time druid.
I see that.
Does that make sense?
You're moonlighting as a druid. I
Yes.
accept.
Hey, August,
So,
the great
I want to learn
It's like
polymorph.
Your newfound love of your horse trying to save you.
Magical?
I need to become more with you.
Oh, yes. All of them seem so
I'm telling her to claim the greatsword because she's the only one who can't do any magical damage of all of us.
Oh, that's true. Because technically, even the yeah.
I thought only. Would you guys be okay if I grabbed the great sword?
What was that?
Would you be okay if I grabbed the great sword?
Yeah, go ahead.
Take it.
Magical. Okay.
So, want to try to attune to it?
Yes, please.
What was the reason that Mary got
All
that?
right. So you ran into a lit.
Don't think you should take 3 days to attune to?
Over it.
It depends on the
Stuff,
attunement.
and he was just like, here.
Attunement, it depends on the item.
From this
So-
list. And she picked Eldritch Blast.
I think
That's
you
so
can.
cool.
And so then she
Do I need
became
to roll?
Yeah, start by making me an Arcana check of your own to
So,
get the
okay.
vibes.
Where one of the classes
this
is
is
conjuration magic.
So it's not great. So yeah, it's not like, oh, this is a magical item, probably.
So they all get to learn a cantrip.
But
I'm so excited. It's really fun. I've painted 2 maps for it. He's done all
Conservation
the
magic is
labor.
awesome. That was
Super
Morph was a
fun.
conservation wizard.
Oh,
And
Elizabeth?
I had
this is something where over the long rest you could try to attune to the greatsword. It could get really good or really bad once you attune, though. Because you don't know if this thing's cursed or not cursed, if it's good or not good. Because again, attunement is a bigger, like, you're letting in yourself a little bit. Like, you're opening up your heart to the magic item to become one with it. Could be really good or really bad.
It's just very fun and like secret passage.
You're gonna check before I do anything? Yeah.
And identify anything, you'd be like, okay, what is this?
Maybe a little sad yesterday. And then I drove my kid home.
Yeah, I got nothing that'll help you.
Oh, dang.
It was good.
I kind of want to take the risk.
I was like,
With the condition that if you guys realize that I start making weird saves, that you will throw the sword away. Is that a fair trade?
Because there's like a little
Yeah.
I felt really good about it. At first I wanted to be like,
Did the party hear that? Elizabeth wants to attune to the sword, but if it fails, kill her. Don't let her keep it.
I could take more time. Some is happiness is mixed bag.
What do I add to it? My arcana again?
It should be
Dice.
with attunement. It should be our Having spent a long rest, you will attune.
I will.
You will attune.
On a 10.
Could I have given her my last bardic before our long rest, just in case if she gets?
I think
higher
Bardics only
than
lasts 10 minutes, so they would fade in the 8 hours.
This is a great sword, 9 life stealer.
That's so busted!
As a 9 life stealer is a +2 to attack and damage roll with a magic weapon. It has 9 charges. If you score a crit on a creature with 100 hit points or fewer, it has to make a DC 15 con save or instantly die. As the sword will tear its life force away from its body. The sword will then lose 1 charge, and when no other properties remain, it loses its property.
I love that Elizabeth, who's like dabbled with some dark stuff, got that.
How many charges does it have left?
It has 9 charges.
August, before we went to sleep, could I have tried something?
So I have to choose to use the charge? Is that what?
Well, it's more that like you can choose to. So like if you're hitting a creature and you score a crit,
Yeah, we were talking about it.
you can choose to say like after the crit, say make a con save. Because if it fails con save, it'll die.
What about your
It's so well, they wrote it so well, everything's so well.
things like that? Because technically, when we like say that,
Stamina points?
does that also work for that? Or is that
It doesn't always work. It just helps add to it. Because with stamina points for you, it's like it'll help definitely do damage. It's more 9 life stealers are really scary yet fun because it's that like, and on crits, I have a chance to just power
And it was
crits.
amazing.
Yeah.
Glad we did that.
It's more of that choice. And again, you get 9 charges of it, which makes it really worth it.
Yeah.
But
Okay, do you want me to add it or are you adding it on?
just add it.
It was that perfect.
So
did we get a long
It was
rest?
like an anime that's just
But before-
enough, like,
Yes.
all Taylor's
I
vibes
have
that
one
works so
spell
well with
slot
super
left.
everything.
Whose lasting effect was worst?
The worst?
Whose do you think is it?
Well,
I
We don't
think
have high enough
Moses
magic
says he
to
didn't
fix
have to
it.
roll anything for it.
Moses basically free.
Yeah.
Tulio, in theory, it's bad but in 2 weeks.
I might not be able to move at all in
Who's this
combat.
gonna get con save?
That's why I was about to ask if I can have the luck stone and try and do it to intuit or whatever.
So
I'm like,
if that's
that might at least give
worst,
me a +1
Oh.
instead
I
of
don't know if
+0.
I would do anything, but I would want to cast my last spell slot revivify.
If
I
you
know
don't have
she's
a level
not
6,
down.
August already said if you don't have a level 6,
It's
heal
gotta be
it
at
will
least
work.
level 6.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
no worries.
None of us have level 6.
Alright.
So I was hoping if we had the code, if one of you guys could like upcast something like
Right.
Well, even then, I don't have a whole lot of
It sounds that Tulio is
I have
asking
lesser
for the luck
restriction, we
stone.
can
Unless like anybody thinks they
Julia,
could like
you
use
can
it
take it.
better. Because even that, it would only give me a +1 instead of +0 for the con saves.
But that can
Like,
make all the difference.
is that how that works? I'm assuming that's what it is, and then it matches the stats I found online.
Oh, it's like some weird things, yeah.
Like we have no way of knowing.
No way of knowing until I identify your other stuff.
I don't think any of us have it.
Um,
So I was just wondering if I could like try to attune to it and see if it is what I hope it is.
if you want to try to attune to it, spending 8 hours, go ahead and give me your Arcana check, just to see if you get a vibe.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Can I guide this myself?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
This is a stone of good luck.
Yes.
On an 18, you beat the DC 17. It is not a regular Stone of Good Luck.
Oh.
There is a curse associated.
No!
You won't
So
know
you
what the
got
curse
the
is, but this is
curse.
not. Well, until you attune. That's kind of what Elizabeth is. Would you still attune? It's the luck stone, so you get a +1 to ability checks and saving throws. But there is some curse associated.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Tulio.
It's a curse. How bad could it be?
How bad could it be?
I've added it to your equipment.
Curse.
Right, that's very Tulio to, yeah.
Curses, there's no such thing as
You know, it'd be
curses.
such a
Now when we go
good
back to
not
killing the
believe in
undead
curses,
man who
yeah.
came back from the dead
Exactly.
while we go find
I think
dogs.
he won't believe in it until it affects him.
And then he'll be like, Miguel, did you do something?
Where
Some
did
did
you
not.
long rest?
No, that's
Mm,
what
oh,
I'll
well, at the
I'll just try and
temple,
pawn it off on you.
Did I spoon with you?
Oh, here, I don't need this anymore. I don't need the help.
Roll me a
Dang it,
stealth.
Miguel.
Wait, what are you doing? Self for what?
Don't worry about
My
it.
wife is trying to spoon me.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Did you roll well?
Like kinda.
I'm so worried about this.
And of cello, of course, is big spoon.
I'm very anxious that what I have is a stone of good luck, and it's not telling me that it's cursed.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
don't worry about
I
it.
was hoping it would tell me what's gonna happen. Oh no.
Tulio, your passive perception is 18.
Shit.
At some point in the night, Jill is spooning you.
What happened?
Miguel's
What
like,
happened?
oh, why did I get this?
Because like
All of you can wake up,
Yes.
divvy out these items, having attuned to trying these,
Did
and
anybody try and claim the amethyst?
I don't think anyone claimed the amethyst.
Oh,
Oh,
Or no, Bobby.
I was just gonna say, can I see if I can?
Suss it out?
Doesn't require attunement, whatever it is.
It does?
It does.
not.
Oh.
So go ahead, yeah, make me an Arcana check.
I feel like a guidance to try and figure it out.
I feel like if Bob takes
I won't let, because you're using your guidance.
I'll use my last card. Unless mine,
Yeah.
I'll use my
D8
last
and a
card.
guidance, so a D8 and a D4 plus Arcana.
If Bob
Yeah.
can use it, can he make a headband where it's just like an amethyst around this little tornado?
It'll be
We're
on
not
top
making
of him.
jewelry in this campaign. That's not how.
Listen, no. The epicness is
Listen.
what I want to draw on that.
Oh, gotcha. The emphasis.
The epicness.
24.
Well, shoot.
Well done, Bob. This gem
This little gem
Is-
of mine,
odd.
I'm gonna
It is
let it
odd.
shine.
You think something's inside of it.
Oh.
He did a good
On
thing or a bad
24.
thing?
You don't know if it's good or bad, but
I know.
something's in the amethyst.
Probably one of those things that like holds an elemental and you huck it.
Oh.
Sorry, I feel like I'm metagaming all these items, but I'm too sleepy to like have a filter right now.
I love you so much.
I love the excuse. Doesn't take away from you're still doing it, but I love the excuse.
Look, we need a win.
I
We
always-
really need a
Oh,
win.
you got him! You killed him!
I feel like we
No,
try
I-
not to metagame when we play too.
That's true. You guys do a really good job.
We
of it.
try,
Yeah,
we
you
try.
know, like.
And
honestly.
Megan in
No,
particular is
it's-
probably the best one at
Not
not
editing.
So
Yeah,
now
I'm okay to have it. I'm okay if you have it. I don't really care.
You hang on to it, Bob.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll hang on
So,
to it.
and this gem.
I'm gonna let everyone know. What is like an inconspicuous phrase that can be said when you're in battle? Actually,
Bubbles.
bobbles.
Sorry, that's full
Okay.
Megan, not at all
Okay,
Julia.
no. When I say bobbles, because it totally fits
Bobbles?
because I'm
Because
bald.
you're Bubbles.
When I say bobbles,
And it sounds kind of like Bibles.
cover your eyes and don't look towards the light. So if you see the lights coming from over here, don't look towards the
Well, I thought you wanted us to survive.
I love this weird. I kind of get the
I
vibe.
don't want you guys to see this light. So
What
Don't-
light?
don't light to be spelled.
The light of the
Nice.
Lord.
The light
Alright,
of God.
that's, I guess, our, like, we have this for the next combat. We know he will say
Yeah.
bubbles.
I will say bobbles,
Don't look.
especially if we're going to fight that place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bobbles.
Flashbang right in the middle camp.
You guys will be able to head off and speak to Chief Tanabook now. It is no longer nighttime, it's in fact the day in El Dorado, and so there are many people around. There are adoring throngs. Take a while, yes. Well, because Tulio the god is back, riding upon their magical steed with Miguel the god. They're very excited to have the gods back.
I don't like this music.
Riding through the streets, people are clamoring. Chell, you speak the language, of course.
Yes, I do.
As this is primordial, language of very singular firstness, and many people are begging for salvation. Chell, mothers beg for their sons, fathers beg for their daughters, they beg for their lives to be restored, they beg for the gods to save them. Every so often you even hear someone beg and plead for the gods to save them, offering up any sacrifice the gods want. They'll pay any price right now. Eventually you get to Chief Tannabuk's chambers. Chief Tani comes to greet you, invites you in, says, "Welcome, friends. It seems as if you were successful."
See,
Halfway.
We destroyed some kind of demon creature that was inhabiting him, and so like he'll be easier to kill. And we also know we gotta destroy the jaguar, and he'll be fully dead for like not popping back up the way liches are supposed to do. So
Alright.
progress, but not success.
Hopefully Tzekel won't be too much fun.
Also, God's a bitch, and he just stood there. The death, I mean, was really annoying.
Oh,
Don't ever talk to death. He's annoying.
okay. You see
It's fair, though.
Chief Tani looks very
At
taken
least,
aback.
yeah, not cheating like the rest of us.
He's not cheating. He's fair.
Well,
Just be nice if you would cheat a
do
little
you
on
still wish to take the Warriors of El Dorado on the compound you spoke of?
Here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna get a better chance.
No, we're not.
So it all depends on, I mean, if you guys think you can hold up here indefinitely and they're not going to eventually take you out, then like we're fine to not. But I think they're like, this is our best chance to take them out before they take you out.
It's something that'll weaken Cortez.
Like, this is Hannah speaking to the party. Like, I'm really nervous that we're putting them into, like, a suicide mission.
But the problem is if they just sit here, they're eventually going to be killed anyway. So,
I think that there are no good choices.
out of the bad choices, this seems like the least bad.
maximizing on handicaps that were imposed upon them is a lot better chance than them getting marched onto with no handicaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to voice my concern.
Yeah.
It's a good concern. We're all worried. We just think it'll be worse if we don't.
August. The Spanish conquered already.
The Spanish have wiped out the Aztecs.
Okay.
The Mayans and Incans, Incans being closest to you all, are currently enslaved in their capitals. Refugees flood in from those kingdoms. Well, the refugees that survive the jungles. Last you saw Cortez was holed up again 8 days north of here. Kind of what you could assume is his base. Again, Miguel and Tulio, or Miguel and Chell, you guys have scoped that base out. It's definitely where he's staying because then he just sends out orders for the rest of his big lieutenants out and around the continent. There's the word.
Things are been free like standard purchase and lions. Especially like the warriors and get them to roll their
Sorry,
eye.
love you, believe that.
We kind of have time for that though.
That's the key. I'm not sure.
Time for what?
He wants to free the Mayans and the Incans to,
I do not
Yeah.
think we have time.
and also that would they be in a condition to fight?
Yeah.
That's very true.
I feel like we just need to take the advantage that we have now and not worry about.
Yeah.
It's that we can plan bigger plans after that.
I
Yeah.
think taking this one group out will help us help them, but
And then we can move on to the next little bit we need to do because we still need to
I was gonna
find
say-
God. Yeah.
Oh, he's hiding.
Right, that was why we came here to figure out what happened to the Inca gods.
Because if
get flew
we
out.
can figure out what happened to the Incans, the
Then we
Incan
can't
gods.
flew out.
Chief Tani will then kind of take this all in. You see, he goes, very well. If the plan is to act swiftly upon the morning light, my warriors are ready. They simply await command to march out of El Dorado towards the other men that exist.
Alrighty.
As you all can head off, get ready to head on down, so to speak, with the El Dorado warriors.
They didn't have magical armor by any chance.
They have gold armor.
But is it something that I can wear?
No, this would
Yeah, I
be
didn't think
heavier.
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of you will get ready to head off with the Eldoradans. As you are leaving, you see Chief Tani waving you all off. I would ask a party insight check.
That's a nat 20.
I feel you.
That is a 14 nat 13.
14 nat 13.
This is insight, okay.
This is insight.
That's an 18, 22.
5,
12.
12,
22?
22. Who got the nat 15? Moses. Did anyone else get 20s or higher?
No. I got
Nat
22.
Just 22. Moses on a nat 20. Would you rather insight Tani, or would you rather insight El Dorado?
Not even the people, just kind of like the place.
I'll inside El Dorado.
Insight El Dorado. Okay.
Magnificent and golden.
The magnificent and golden.
Moses, as you and your friends are getting ready to leave El Dorado on this mission, El Dorado is holding its breath. You get the vibe. A lot is riding on your success. As any success is going to be welcome. There's going to be big political upheaval, win or lose. 22. Shell. Chief Tani does not look well at all. He looks so broken. And Tulio,
Do I know why? Is it just the
maybe
stress?
it's only just what you could assume, but Tulio on a nat 20. Maybe it's your eyes playing tricks. Maybe you're just superstitious now.
Maybe she just.
You swear somewhere behind Chief Tani you saw a cloaked, red-eyed figure of a wolf standing close to Chief Tani.
Back, you spooky bitch!
I love you.
As Tani, those kind eyes smiling, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, that's so sad.
Thank you all so very much for playing. Thank you for listening. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.